Welcome back to the Lifespring Age, Episode 7, The Wolves at the Door. After reaching Hearth Prairie, the gateway to the Leaping Vale, the group find a village living in terror of nightly attacks by werewolves. Werewolves that can teleport. Joining forces with a striking warrior called Riptide, they get ready to defend the town.
I love how James asked me to do it, and yet I can't even remember what I had for dinner today.
Wait,
okay.
Why the fuck is there some muscly woman with short hair
That's
on
Mummy.
the screen?
She's Mummy.
That's
Listen,
Mummy.
Listen.
The whole party except for Lou, Trash Panda, and I guess Discount Salamander have a crush on Riptide.
Yeah, me, Beth, and Amber were just going crazy at the end
We
of
were
last
just
session.
drooling.
It was so stupid. So I mean, it was horrible. It wasn't horrible. It was just so funny. It was like James
If I die, I'm
managed
going back as a barbarian just to have that
he
reaction.
managed to break all of us. Like, it was so
Constantly.
funny. He instantly broke all of us.
But I'm
We were
somewhat
like,
glad you didn't do the fight, because then I can test out today how my multiclass works. Because it
Yeah.
will be
Well,
the first
James-
fight after the level up.
James, like, if there was a fight,
Ah.
James made you cower in a corner, and die.
I think
By the
that-
way, you go.
I think what we said is that you'd gone to like find Ned because we were all angry.
I
that
think you said that as a joke,
I don't remember. You have to
but
give us an
I
excuse as to
remember
where you were.
James said he runs off or something. This is my backup character, by the way. I haven't done it yet, but this is gonna be my backup character.
Ooh. Don't say if Wolf dies.
If Wolf dies.
No.
Ask male or female because the tattoo suggests otherwise.
They are they, so neither.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
All right. So basically,
Yeah,
last
you got
time.
this. You got this.
Last time, Wolf decided it would be a great idea to just shoot at some random strangers, and then the random strangers turned out to not be that bad. But she shot crossbows into his legs, and he couldn't move. So I tried to defuse the situation and
No, he got
failed.
fucking knocked unconscious.
Yeah, I failed miserably because I rolled like a 2 for persuasion. So then Azalea stepped in and fixed it and persuaded them that we weren't there to murder them. We healed his legs somewhat, nearly pulled one of them off entirely, and then Timothy Fuckboy decided to give us a tablet, a magic tablet that we can
Who
communicate
or what
on.
is Timothy Footboy?
So, do you know who Timothy Chalamet is? The actor,
No.
The guy from Dune.
the guy from Dune. I'll find it.
There's a movie.
He's like
for
a
that?
very young and
Carry on,
very...
carry on, Beth. I'll find it.
So basically there was a really sleazy guy who was like, let me get your number, and then he gave us a tablet.
It was a
To be
Nokia
clear, that's
brick.
not like a date rape, it's like an actual stone
It's a
tablet.
Nokia.
yeah,
brick.
not like
It's
a
Nokia
pill.
brick. It's,
Yeah, like a slab, but it's like you can send messages on.
yeah, it's like it's a stone tablet of message.
It's essentially a mobile phone. Anyway, then we carried on and we saw some hippocampi. Is that what they're
Yep.
called? And we just sat and watched them for like an hour because I refused to leave and I wanted to watch the water horses. And then we finally got to the Lupin Vale and we met Mummy.
Oh, no, we got attacked by harpies
Oh, we did get attacked by harpies.
when we
Yeah.
went to sleep.
I blocked that
Wait,
out
wait,
because
wait.
it was traumatic. As
Why
fuck.
were we attacked by harpies, and second,
We
what
was-
water horses?
We were sleeping. We got
We
attacked
were
by
all asleep,
harpies.
yeah.
Hippocampi are like water,
Horses
like
that live in
big
the water.
seahorses.
If you've ever seen Percy, if you've ever read
Yeah.
Percy Jackson, it's like
Mhm.
his little buddy, whose name I can't remember.
Bob.
No, he has like a little hippocampi buddy.
I don't know.
It's a really good book, actually. I really enjoyed Percy Jackson. So cool.
And we made it
Thank
to
you.
Lupin Vale, and people were fucking scared. Then we met Hot Girl.
Hot Mummy,
Uh,
yeah. Then we
Hot
met.
Mummy.
Then we met Mummy, and we all died. And I
Is
forget
this
what
a
happened.
harpy?
No,
No,
Mummy.
that's Mummy.
She's what, a sea elf, I think? A sea elf barbarian?
She's just hot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And basically at that point, I'm
Accent.
going to jump in because what happened there is she took you to her like little shack at the side of the inn, fed you
Oh.
some like, if memory serves me, it was fish tacos and
It
some.
was fish.
Oh,
it was,
did she?
It was
Yeah.
it was definitely some sort of fish.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I'm just trying to sort this microphone out. And then she basically she said, "Oh, right, it's time to go fuck some shit up." Left outside, and wham bam, thank you, ma'am. The fog descended, and the werewolves started to emerge from the fields. That's the
Somebody
word.
give
Yes,
this
that's
fog an
what it
Oscar
feels.
because it's so well timed.
Yeah, it's dark, so the sun's just dipped behind the horizon. In fact, this music's wildly inappropriate. This particular music's good, but like generally it's inappropriate because the minute it'll go to like normal, happy critical role stuff.
Tavern music.
Yeah, tavern music. So I'm gonna search for some proper fight music in a moment. But as you
Yeah.
come outside,
Fairy tale battle theme.
yeah,
Great.
something like that. But as she kind of leads you outside, there's this moment as you kind of looking around, you see these figures emerging from the trees. I'd like you to all roll initiative, and I'm going to allow you to add a number to it. But that I'm not going to tell you what that number is, or let you pick it. I want you to tell me what it is you're doing.
James, we should be on the page so we can click up to it.
Yeah, I will do. I'm going to just explain the rule first. You can tell me what it is you're doing that's different for this kind of initiative roll that's going to bump your number up. I'll go to you first, Tyrannos, Rule your Wolf. As you walk outside, what is it you're doing? Because normally with the fights, it's kind of everything happens at once. You're preparing for this. So what is it you're doing as you're walking outside to like psych yourself up?
So I'm looking around, sort of eyes darting between the fog. I've already got one of my weapons active because I had that active for a while. Looking through the fog, seeing like the eyes of the creatures. Obviously, I know they're werewolves.
Well, you've been told that they're.
I've been told they're werewolves, so I'm going to assume that they are werewolves. Since it is what I know, it's the information I've been given, James. And what I want to do is, as I'm walking out, I'm taking stock of the area, looking for any hills or looking for defensible locations. Using, maybe like smell. Maybe I can smell whether they've got blood on them already. And I'm just, as I'm walking, I'm taking out some of my what are they called? The bags of alchemical powder that I found a while ago. I'm not going to tell you why yet, but that's what I'm doing. So hopefully adding wisdom.
Okay. I would allow you to add your proficiency in your alchemy tool. So intelligence plus proficiency.
You bastard! I said I was looking around mostly. 2.
Okay, cool. That's
24.
better than nothing. So if you'd like to add yourself into initiative, I'll just there you go.
We can't.
I've just added you in.
So I got a 24.
So there
Together.
and there you go. So you guys are in the top kind of left of the map. If you can't see.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just going to add in some battle fog actually. Because it's dark.
Oh.
I mean, yes.
It's so dark.
It's so dark. You guys
Guys,
have
we can't see anything.
have got some dark vision, and there's some
James.
light around the inn, which I'm going to reveal now. Yes.
I can't hear you. It's too dark.
So that's kind of what you see at the moment, like the insect giving off light.
So this is the tavern?
That's the tavern, yeah. The big tavern-looking building is unsurprisingly the tavern.
I'm just making sure, James.
So, Bun, as you're walking outside, as Laffy is walking outside, what is it she's doing to prepare herself for this fight?
Question first: how fast are they approaching?
They're just kind of strolling. You can't see them really. That's the main thing, is you can't see what they're
I'm
doing.
just thinking, would I be able to hear the footfalls?
I mean, they're probably not quiet, are they?
They are. Well, they're expected, but this is like you're talking about hearing footfalls across, like 100 meters while there's an inn full of terrified people nearby and other people walking around you. So I will allow you to make a perception check.
Okay. Where is it? There it is. Deception or perception?
Perception.
Okay.
Deceive them.
Oof. Within that one, I'm afraid not.
God damn it.
But I will say, you're desperately trying to hear. Okay, within that one, I can't really give you much.
No.
But remember, you start every session with advantage, and you have hero points.
It's fine. I think first thing I would do, having no fucking clue whatsoever where they're coming from, I've kind of accepted that Wolf is kind of like, no pun intended, the leader of the pack, and I think I would like stick by very closely to Wolf and like sort of scan her face for danger and like what level of threat she thinks we're like facing currently.
Okay.
So
Hey James, what level of threat do I think we're facing currently?
I mean, at the minute, if you were to have to rate it between 0 and 30, you might consider a werewolf around a 3.
A singular werewolf.
A singular werewolf might be around a 3,
yep.
but you don't know how many there are.
God, what's a 30?
Oh, 30's like a
30
god.
is like an actual god, yeah.
Oh,
30's like the god of death.
okay.
Yeah. They come a bit later in the campaign.
Oh, good.
Yeah, after next level up.
Yeah.
Yeah, level 5, baby. Okay. Let's go for Lou Marblecut. Lou, you know, you've had that's fair to say, I think you've had your ups and downs with this group. But what would you be doing to prepare for this fight as these creatures come in from the dark?
I am motherfucking hiding.
Okay. When you roll initiative then, can you roll a stealth check?
Yes, and I did roll initiative.
Okay, fine. So can you roll a stealth check? 21.
Wow, same
okay. I will since you're hidden, I will allow you to roll for your initiative again, but with advantage.
Oh, nice.
Sure,
But I don't think it gets much
Yeah,
better than
yeah.
a 21.
Well, let's find out.
And you probably don't want to go first, considering there's nothing nearby.
Double 9s, so 14.
14. Well, you can, if you want, you can keep your original roll.
Yeah, I'm keeping my original roll.
Okay, and finally, last but certainly not least,
Just running in.
Kudo, you were a little bit late to the party. You missed out on the fish tacos, but you are kind of caught
Hold up! I really need the fish tacos for my boost. Those. Let me do that.
Okay.
So having come in late.
I will tell you this, right? If you survive the fight, there were some tacos put in a bin without a lid on it, so you could probably get them later.
Yeah.
Trash
No.
panda.
Just listen to me and say if it's okay. Having come in late, I just grabbed one of the tacos while leaving, and so I'm still nibbling on it.
Riptide was like holding one as she was walking out.
yeah,
You just
fine,
stole it.
Yeah, do you know the pictures of a cat holding just things, and do you have a visual picture in your mind?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Perfect. You see the trash panda walking out of the house, nibbling on some fish taco. The trash panda almost never had fish because he lived in a forest. With the boost from the sudden omega-3 fat acids, or whatever it's called in English, that's a hell lot in fish, he's just energized as if he had like 3 Red Bulls and a power-up cookie. And with that energy, he's going into the fight.
Okay, wonderful. I don't know why everyone's duplicated in the initiative. That's weird.
James, because we rolled first, then you made
Okay,
it, then you
okay.
changed the thing. So
Okay, no problem.
Sorry for
Okay, cool. So you're gobbling down the fish taco. You're prepared for the fight. Okay, so your hands are busy. Okay, wonderful. So from the fog around you,
I feel like we would have been right in front of the tavern.
it's just that Riptide's house is this one. It's like it's oh, hang on.
You're saying
It's
this
thing
one,
here.
we can't see it.
This one here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can position yourself. If you'd rather be somewhere else. Of course
I
you
mean,
can.
I feel like at least I would have suggested we are right in front of the tavern.
Oh.
Like you know,
Okay.
like here.
That's fine. Yeah, I just put you there for the sake of. Well, the front of the tavern would technically be here.
Oh, is it?
That's that's the road.
Oh, that's the path. Yeah, sorry, I was zoomed into the. Top.
There are entrances here and here. There are more than one entrance to the.
Hey, let's pick a side. Which side do we want to be on?
Why can't I move my token?
I don't know. Why can't you drag it in again?
James, we also need Rusty.
Rusty, of course. How can I forget?
Which side should we be on? Front of it or back of it?
There are 2 trash pandas.
Oh yeah, there are 2 trash pandas.
Because I can't move the top one.
I'll get rid of it.
Where are we going? Which side are we going on?
Yeah, you quickly decide while I add Rusty in.
So I'm asking.
And Rusty.
Great, thanks.
No
Thanks for your input. Thanks for your input, guys.
So, what side did you like to be on?
I mean, we were close. We'll just go this way because it's warehouses. We'll just go on like.
Okay, cool.
So if I'm like.
That'll make the werewolves attacking from the other side have a real easy job.
See, that's why I wanted to go on the end. Like here.
Someone else can be there if they want to be. Hey, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what we're seeing.
I'm just following the people.
Okay, where's Rusty? He's there. Let's get some initiative for your little goblin boy. Well, little cobalt boy. What's he rolled? He's rolled a big old number 3.
Can I not roll any bonus for my initiative?
So, I mean, you said you were just scarfing down a fish taco. There's not really a lot mechanically I can do about that.
Oh.
I mean, if you'd like to revise your statement, by all means.
No, that's why. No.
Okay.
You want sleight of hand because you're gobbling down that.
Okay, and as you are discussing, Lou, what's the range of your dark vision?
Human, I don't have dark vision.
Oh, okay, so you can basically barely see anything in front of you. Can you make then a perception check with disadvantage? But first of all, Cerulean Wolf with a 24.
Jesus, sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the best place to stand is. Which one's the real Laffy? There's 2 of them.
The one that's in front of the cart,
This
not
one.
the one that's
Okay.
The other one I think James put down. I can't move it.
I'm so mad. I lost a natural 20 to the disadvantage.
Womp womp.
Okay.
I still get a 19 though.
Okay.
Okay. Man, I don't know where they're coming from. Okay. So what I need to add my zone real quick. What I am going to do first is I've called out those I've pulled out those. I'm pulled out one of the alchemical powders out of the 2 I got. And what I'm going to do is I want to start. So how big are these things, alchemical powder? Because you said they can make alchemist fire.
Yeah, so they're it's just the normal material. So if these are the ones from, it's just
I think some from the house I got.
So basically,
Yeah.
imagine some. I don't know. I won't say pocket size. It's slightly bigger than that.
Oh,
Let's say it's about.
Whoa.
Oh, is that any better?
Oh.
You
No.
change it a little bit.
Okay, so I may have turned.
It's still
turn
fine.
ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine something the size of a Nintendo Switch, and then it
Jesus,
you have it's that's the sack, and inside of it there's various iron filings, a little bit of rust.
Yeah. So along with that, I want to pull out. So obviously, I've got my tinderbolt, which I just have ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to. And what would you think would be in alchemist supplies? Because I have alchemist supplies.
Alchemist supplies would be stuff like those bottles for heating stuff in.
Yeah, okay. Let me specifically. Would there be maybe either some? There'd probably be some filings from something. There'd probably maybe be some stuff for heating up, like a powder that might heat stuff up.
I'd say this would be a
wax, a spark powder sort of thing,
well, you'd have that in a tinderbox, but
yeah,
you'd have a solid state paraffin or something.
Okay,
like
so
that.
I've taken out everything that I have that I know would light, including maybe some torches, some shaving torches, and I'm going to run in this line 30 feet.
Okay.
And I'm sort of as I'm going, I'm dropping it in a line. I'm running, and then when I get to the end, I want to crouch down slightly and light that tinderbox, hopefully making some sort of, like, maybe not a wall of fire, because that's big, but, you know, like a line of fire.
Yeah, well, you can do that. I'll allow you to do that. If you can draw it on the map. Oh, no, I'll need
yes.
to, won't I? Oh, no, you can
I think I can, yeah. So something like this.
Yeah.
Of a fire, because I know, because it's me, I know wolves. I know they're not wolves, but I know wolves don't like fire. I know, like, they get sort of weird when they see fire. So I'm doing that. But I also mix in some of the copper that I used when I was making my mask from my alchemist supplies. So it's got like a blue tinge to it.
Okay, cool.
Then...
so there's this blue line, and it kind of illuminates a little bit more. It throws off some light, so it kind of illuminates kind of like that kind of area. But you're an elf, so you can kind of see that much anyway. But it kind of gives a steady supply of light, but you're not quite sure how long it's going to last for.
Would that be my action?
That would be an action, I'd say. Yeah.
Okay, then as a bonus action, I'm not heating up, but starting up my right on the other.
Okay, cool. Can you roll a d6 for me, please?
Give me 1 second. Sorry.
You always see behind those right die.
I know. On the damage for myself, a d6. Did you say?
Yeah, this says how many rounds that fire will last for. 1. Okay. Yep. Okay. There's some real swings in these dice, guys.
They're not the right way.
Yeah. Okay. So that area is lit up a bit. You don't know it's only going to last for 1 round, but hey ho. Lou, it's your turn. You looking around. You are seeing some movement in the grass and like shadows. That like really blurry shadows. It's very hard to like figure out what the hell's going on. It kind of looks like a Kudo's shadow. There's like this really weird kind of strobing effect that you're seeing. It looks like you've seen one figure standing up on the hill, but then suddenly it looks like 3, and then it's back to 1, then suddenly it vanishes. It's really confusing. But what would you like to do with your action?
I would like to grab the pouch with ball bearings I have, open it as much as possible, and throw it around here.
Okay.
So that all 1,000 ball bearings are just like on the ground like a hidden trap, and hopefully they fall in the fire.
Okay. Okay. So let's draw that on the air. A map. Let's just chuck a little shape on there so we know.
There you go.
I will do that. So it's kind of like let's say like that much, yeah.
So I don't see anything.
You can't see that?
Yeah. That's
like a little bit closer to the fire.
Yeah.
Like that, say.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Bonus action, hide again, because I don't know if I'm hidden anymore.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see. 23.
23.
Okay, so let me just bring up my character sheets because I've actually brought up everyone else's character sheet, but not the monster character sheets. Top work.
I actually think we don't need them. I think
so. You accidentally brought.
I don't know how much movement they've got. It's basic
werewolf fight.
I don't know how much movement.
Werewolves have 40, James.
Yeah, that's cute.
I'm just normal werewolves have 40, but that's all I know.
Werewolf. There we go.
But then again, they like teleport, so they probably have more.
Yeah, these bitches teleport.
Oh,
okay.
great.
Well, you think they do with a name like Where. Okay,
Sebastian.
No, I did reduce their speed somewhat. Okay, because they'd be bouncing around all over the place. Anyway, so there's this hush that comes over the land, and then stepping into the light illuminated by the inn is this horrendous, large figure. It's easily 6.5 to 7 feet tall, matted fur, and veins of red running from around the eyes, around the mouth, and around the claws. This heaving, feral-looking werewolf steps into the light, and then it blinks, and it kind of shimmers and changes, and where one werewolf was, now there stands 3. It phases back into itself, and it vanishes completely. Oh, I just dragged it and stretched it, and it appears over here.
Much
closer. Much closer. All of a sudden, it's on top of you. Well, not quite on top of you, but there, and it's leaning forward.
40 feet on top of you.
40 feet. It's pretty close.
And where's this one? There's not too many bugs on the map. It's hard to keep track of them all.
Is it 40 feet, like 4 meters? almost?
No.
No.
Well, 40 feet is like 8 people. Like eight short people, like 7 people.
Yeah.
7 people long.
I don't know how.
7 people long, then you can guess that.
Another werewolf dashes into the light illuminated by the tavern, and you all get a clear view of it. Then suddenly it vanishes again as it disappears out of sight and appears. Well, you can't see it, but let me tell you, it's over this side. There's too many of these guys acting in one, and they're all over the place. Let's do it again.
There's so many of them.
So many of them, yeah. You really should do something about it. And
there's 8 of them.
This one appears, dashes, and then he's gonna get to there. He's gonna try and hide himself, I think. Let's see. Why is that not pushing to the VTT? Oh, bastard. That's why. I pressed actual stealth instead of the rolling die. Okay, you hear the distinct sounds of someone trying to be stealthy, like taking really exaggerated care, but he manages to tread on every twig, and you realise there's a werewolf here.
Oh.
Basically right on top of you.
Love that.
Yeah, love that colour.
Again, James, 40 feet, not right on top of you.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's behind you. And then this one is just going to do the same thing. A werewolf appears kind of mid-run. And he is going to... Oh, God almighty. I'm so zoomed out, it's hard to grab these tokens, because they're all... He's going to appear there. And he rushes in. And then it's Laffy.
Okay. I'm going to try and do this, and you're going to tell me I can't, and then I'm going to cry.
I never do that.
How far can I move? And does movement count as my main action, or is that like
No.
Okay.
So you can move, I think, 30 or 35 feet as an elf.
Wood elf is 35.
35?
So I think I just measured, and I think it's there that's 30.
Yeah.
And then, because I'm so scared of everyone getting hurt in the tavern, can I do that? Can I cast Wall of Ice and put a wall in front of the whole tavern?
So there is a limit to the spell Wall of Ice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not... I think it's 60 feet.
120.
120. So you can a 120 foot line in any way you want to do it.
Does it have to be 120 feet?
It doesn't have to be. It can be a line up to 120 feet, or it could be a circle.
It could be a circle.
Yeah.
I think 120 feet is the range.
Let me have a look. I don't know.
10 foot square panels. There you go.
Hang on.
I found it. So 10, so it's 100 feet.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So let me get my pen.
There you go.
I'll make it blue as well, so it's
Yeah, it's 10 foot panels.
So I would cast it sort of there, right in front of the entrance, so they couldn't get to the main door. Like, they could probably still get in the sides, but it's kind of a...
It's 10 foot high as well.
Yeah, so it's blocking fully.
Yeah,
that's great. It means the people inside can't get out.
Well, like I say, there's probably a back door, or they can get
there
through
is
the
a back door. We've
windows.
seen it. So.
And it doesn't last, for the whole time.
Well, last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's infinity in a fight.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you can definitely do that though. In fact, I think you can even get more out of that wall of ice if you really wanted to. It's just it goes out of your line of sight.
Well, you could.
You might just have to help me then, because I'm.
Yeah. So
I don't know where to go with this.
You can carry it round. It just has to be contiguous, so it just has to continue in a line. It doesn't have to.
Like you could do like that if you wanted to, or you could do. I don't know.
I mean, I could continue it.
I don't think there's a point in continuing it any further. Oh, the range is massive, 120 feet. That's crazy.
So it's like I mean, if I start it there, then it like curves all the way around the front, and then it's only the back really that.
Doesn't actually say a point. It doesn't say you have to see it.
No, I mean the layout of this thing. It's just I'd say when it kind of curved round, you wouldn't have any control of it. So if it hit the inn or a person, you wouldn't be able to aim it for anything.
100, then yeah, that's pretty like this is like 100.
That's about your line of sight from where you are. Yeah. Yeah, that's
where the end of my thing is 100.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. That's fine. I'll just kind of delete the last bit. I'll just kind of scribble
What do
over it.
I have to roll for it, don't I?
No?
Don't
Oh.
for anything.
No, it
The
just
wall
happens,
just
that's it.
is.
It just is for 10
Dice
minutes.
thing on it.
that's
So
when you hit
if
something with
they...
it.
Oh, on a failed save, right.
Maybe... You would... Can you see that werewolf there?
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say she could, yeah.
Because if so, I think you curve it to hit it.
You could hit that werewolf if
Oh,
you
I
wanted
could.
to,
you-
yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
could
you
I
can hit
try
that.
that?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So now I have to roll.
It
no,
needs to make
it needs
it
to
needs to
save.
make a deck save and then you roll
Okay.
damage.
Let me have a look. Isn't it con?
It's
Constitution.
Dex. I'm reading it.
Yeah,
The
dex.
The wall cuts through a creature's space when it appears. The creature with creature inside the wall make a deck save.
Okay, deck save. Ooh, not great deck saves. 20.
And it's good. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's just its modifier isn't great.
So it'd be half damage.
Half
of
damage, okay.
10d6.
10d6.
Yeah. James,
Oof,
what
okay.
was? Oh Jesus.
It's 44
So
cold.
22.
22. So you hear a yelp as one of the werewolves is hit.
Good.
This poor
And
defenseless
maybe it's
werewolf.
frozen.
No.
This poor defenseless werewolf
James, you're not going to make us feel bad.
No.
thing,
Can I-
you bitch, is hit by this powerful spell, and it's staggered back, and you hear it growl. You hear this deep growl that echoes from the other side of the inn, and a howl starts up, and it's picked up by what sounds like 8 different creatures in the immediate vicinity.
Yay.
Well, that's an excellent turn. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
And-
Yes.
Wonderful.
Can I ask, how do you cast Wall of Ice at 4th level?
She's got an item that has very finite charges, and that was one of them. Very finite
I
charges.
think that was the one in the cave.
Yeah.
or
Yes.
something. Yeah.
James, can I ask how tall is the wall? That very small wall compared to the big one that I made.
Well, the fire.
The fire. Yeah.
The fire is like it's about 3 foot tall. It looks like a
Okay.
yeah. It's not like
Yeah. No, I didn't expect. I was just wondering.
Yeah, the wall of ice is about 10 foot high, but the inn is about 20 feet high at least. But now it's Riptide's turn, and again, James is off to an absolute stunner. He hasn't actually even a character sheet, so bear with me.
You haven't.
He's on it since 7:30 this morning. Your boy is.
Wait, you don't have
a
one, or
little-
you didn't open it?
No, as in like I was up till about midnight last night. Gone midnight last night, in fact, and then I was up at about, I would say, 6:15 this morning, and then up and about at 7:30. Your boy is quite sleepy and needs a shower. Okay, cool. So Riptide, this big, burly-looking woman, she's getting ready. She's been doing her lunges, and all of you have been somewhat distracted by her fairly tight pants. She goes, right, then let's fucking go. And she kind of, out of nowhere, this huge halberd appears, and she looks and she's heard this creaking noise of the werewolf go, just fucking have it. And she slams this halberd into the floor and goes, yeah! And all around her erupts in lightning bolts, like this eruption of lightning bolts, like Electro in the second Spider-Man film, just zoom out of a crack.
You mean the greatest Spider-Man movie ever? It made Spider-Man 2 the greatest one.
Yeah. And she doesn't do that straight away, because that would mean that that Kudo actually gets zapped. She does actually runs towards this creature, causing this absolutely, chaotic streak of lightning that rushes towards it, and then she's going to start swinging recklessly at this werewolf. She's going to say, "Come on in, you bastard! I'm going to fucking have you!" And she starts swinging with it with advantage because reckless. 20 to hit, yeah, that hits. For
Please do a lot. Please do a lot. Please do a lot.
let's see, because that was a nat 1 she rolled first, which is not incredible. So, what's this? What's that, 7? I don't understand what that's.
If it's a vicious weapon, so I think that's if you roll a 20, you do extra.
Okay, so it's only for 6 piercing, but plus rage, that's 8. So that's that.
Any lightning thunder damage?
Yeah, that'll come at the end of a turn. And she attacks again, because she's got multi-attack. Multi-ball! For 26, for another, for 13 plus another
That's
2,
better.
15. Yeah, so the first one's a bit of a whiff. Bless her. This werewolf is already looking pretty hurt. And then I believe it has to make a save, because she is a zippity-zappity barbarian.
That's my favourite barbarian.
Zippity zappity, yeah.
Zippity
Storm
zap.
aura. So, creatures of your choice. She could have done it at the start. Dex save. She's going to take 1d6. Okay, so dex save. And the werewolf. I need to probably learn my characters and what they can do. 5 completely fails. Takes full damage. 1d6 lightning damage for 5 lightning damage. This creature is smelling like a hot dog. Already, like this so it's just 2 hits, and on the second hit, this kind of, it's like she's moving in super fast speed, kind of like, you know, Ezra Miller's Flash animation, just like lightning arcing off for every movement she does, and it hits this werewolf, and all of its fur is standing on edge, and it's howling in pain, and she knocks it for 6, and that's her turn, and then it's Kudo. The bar has been set, Kudo. First blood has been drawn by Laffy, and then Riptide saw it, raised the bar even more, and now it's up to you to keep the ball rolling.
On it. How high is... Wait, wrong one. How high is this cart?
I'd say it's about 20 feet.
Huh?
20 feet, the cart?
Let's say 15. Let's say 15.
Wait, her house or
How
like the
big?
normal cart?
I mean, the carts are pretty big. Like, it's got like a roof on it and stuff. It's got big wheels. You got to climb into the back of it. Yeah, I'd say 15 feet. The top, tip of the top roof is. The seat area, I'd say about 8 feet, like 5 to 10 feet off the floor here. But the roof, yeah, I'd say that's 15
He's not
feet.
talking about Riptide's house, I don't think.
Yeah, this is Riptide's house. That'll be
It's
about
so
the same. They're both like the same thing.
Yeah, but one of them doesn't have a roof.
They both have roofs, just one of them's tarp. One of them is wood. The answer is 15 feet. This bit here is 10.
Okay, whatever. Yeah. I need to measure too far. Not too far. Perfect. I walk behind, her name is Riptide.
Yep.
I guess. I walk behind her and I summon my echo behind the enemy lines. So here. And with my newfound friend over there, I will stab the werewolf.
Okay.
Do I get bonus damage because you said my sword is silver?
Well, it wouldn't be immune to it.
It's
they're immune to
green.
non-magical silver.
It's green flame blade. Just
You can't cast green flame blade through your
yeah. Fuck off. Yeah, it wouldn't make a difference anyway. So.
Well, if your weapon's magical,
if your
then it's
weapon's
fine.
silver, then it's fine. Yeah.
If it's silver,
It's
or
a magic
magical, it's fine.
weapon.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. It's just normal weapons that do anything.
Fuck off.
Nat 1, I'm afraid, doesn't hit.
Oh.
Remember though, you start every session with advantage and with hero points.
Yeah, advantage doesn't do shit for this.
Well,
Okay.
you just roll again.
Just roll again, yeah.
Yeah.
Roll one more time.
Because you don't take advantage if you know the second
Yeah,
one.
if you know you're gonna fail, that's pointless. That's not advantage.
Yeah.
It's just depressing.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. But you rolled a 1 and a 2. If you roll an 8 and a 9, that'll be hilarious.
Give him give him a hero point back.
What does you have to tell me again? I'm.
So you start every session with advantage, and
Yes.
a hero point. You have 3 of them, and they will grant you an auto success.
Let's just use one of them on a just a random attack roll at one point. Sounds good, right to me. No, I'm fine with. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Great start for D&D. Yeah.
Yep. Wonderful. Okay, that was you. Who's next? This guy. Oh, I'll zoom all the way fucking out again. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm just going to drag him here. Fine. That one. Yeah, I'm going to keep him out there. Yep, he's fine. And one of them is going to appear behind where you are. Judo.
Fuck off.
Yeah, he's going to appear behind you, and he literally appears out of nowhere, and he's phasing in and out. He looks rabid. He's gonna
what's he gonna do?
Claws. 22 to hit. This is whispering again. I don't know why.
Yeah, whisper.
Rolls. I don't know why it whispers. I can't change it.
22 to hit. I do not like that.
Okay. So
You know
that's
what?
for 7 slashing damage.
No, it's not, because I cast shield.
Okay, cool. So does that miss then? Yep.
Yay.
Okay, and then it's going to try to bite at you then.
It's the scary one.
21 misses.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay. So that's
How
fine.
do you hide the pluses?
There's an option when you go into the character sheet.
That's cool.
Like you can hide the name and the details. It's Rusty. Yay! He's looking around. He's seeing there's some fighting going on behind a barrel, but his favourite person has run away. So he's going to follow her to make sure that she doesn't get scratched. Rusty waddles up behind
What
you.
about me?
He's sure you're fine, and he's going to hold an action. If anyone comes near Laffy, he's going to claw at them. Sorry, he's going to swing his sword at them. But Cerulean Wolf, the top line initiative is gone. I'm afraid with it has gone
That's
your
so
alchemist fight. That's really depressing. I'm really sorry. But, well,
that didn't work. I'm going to run sort of forward, holding both crossbows and in front of me, and take 2 shots at this werewolf directly in front of me. This one.
Yeah. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, these guys are like blinking in and out.
Listen, James, there's nothing else I can do.
So as per the avoidance, you have displacement rather. You have disadvantage on your attacks unless you hit it.
Oh, it's
so
like
if you hit,
what's the spell?
you get it's basically like a blink wall, a blink dot,
no,
whatever it's called. You know what I mean?
Focus displacement. That's it.
Yeah. But if you hit, the displacement ends, or at least
17.
Let's see, 17. It casts shield. No, it doesn't. It hits.
Yeah, I'm not even listening to your jokes anymore. They're not funny.
My jokes are hilarious. Fuck you.
Sorry, I'll use a piercer to reroll that 5.
Yeah.
So I'll just roll the damage again, just ignore the 4. So 8 instead of that. So 12 points of damage.
What kind of damage is the right?
Piercing, then radiant. And the weapon is magical while it's got the right on it.
1 second. Radiant damage is fine.
Does it look like it does any more? Probably not. I'm just
wondering. It looks like it hurts.
Thought so. Second one, 18.
18, that hits.
For another 11.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
So I shoot it in both shoulders. Then I fucking run back.
So as you hit it, it kind of staggers in its steps, looks down at these 2 arrows that are piercing its shoulders, and it growls, reaches both arms up at the same time, rips them both out, and throws the darts into the floor. And they just embed themselves in the floor with this dark black blood that's running down them with this hint of like sapphire red.
I sort of dart backwards onto like the cobblestone. Both weapons still out. A little bit of blood trickling from my mouth from the fucking damage I took from myself. Stand right in front of Laffy.
Okay. Cool. Lou Marblecut, it's you. Peru.
He's muted.
You muted.
I forgot I was muted. Anyways.
Hey! Only been doing this for 2 years.
Yeah. But I still.
Oh, what? You've gone again.
Yep. He's not muted this time.
I'm going to shoot it with with my short bow.
Okay. Is your short bow magical?
No.
Okay.
You're not gonna do anything.
He doesn't know that. She doesn't know that.
Okay, that's true. I probably should.
But
this changes nothing.
If it's the one that Cerulean Wolf is attacking, that does hit.
No, this is the one. What was it? Kuro is attacking.
Oh,
You can't see
Kudo's
that
attacking
one.
the one up here.
Oh, you could probably see the one at the back. The one,
You can
just
see this
The
behind
one
one
at
him.
the back
that
here.
the one I am being attacked by
The one that just
Yeah.
bounced
Yeah.
him.
Okay, the one he's getting
or
attacked
tried
by.
to.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the arrow hits it in the neck, and it pulls it out. Like it kind of growls. It pulls it out, and the wound that was caused by the arrow just seals up immediately, like the attack had no effect.
Okay, that's fucking annoying. As a free action, I would like to go get on my knees.
Okay.
I didn't hear any of that. I had get on your knees.
Okay. Here we go. The werewolves are in range basically now. Things are gonna get spicy. Okay. Cerulean Wolf, this one's coming for you because you hit it.
No, I didn't.
You kind of did.
I
It
didn't,
rushes towards you. Well, you hit it. Well, your bolt did. It's going to claw at you.
Okay.
16.
Meter beats it.
6 slashing damage.
Ow.
And then it bites at you.
Fuck you.
13.
I like. At the end of my crossbow, it's actually like a carved wolf, and as it goes to bite me, I just like poke it in the muzzle.
Okay. So it misses. Okay, good. That's good. No one's been bitten yet. This is grand.
Wait, so scratches don't.
It's
just bites.
for the
Okay,
Just
cool.
bites.
for the lycanthropy save.
Well, I'm also running that a bit different. Oh shit! I've just zoomed in loads. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's like
so,
one big save at the end, isn't it?
Yeah, the one that was hit by the ice is going to rush around completely outside of everyone and use its entire movement to try and get near the door. It got very near the door.
Wait, there is a back door?
Yeah, of course there is.
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Wolf fighting.
What am I doing?
Sorry, the werewolf fighting Riptide. You got really confused with that. Is getting its ass kicked. Really, very unfortunately. So it's going to vanish and disappear and reappear over here.
Can I just say, I feel like you're rooting for the werewolves, and I don't like it.
I mean,
because you keep
they're
calling
sweet.
them. Oh, they're poor babies. No,
Poor
they're
babies.
not.
Poor little babies.
No.
You don't know their story.
Please, come
You
to
I don't
just
want to know
people.
their fucking story.
You're
They're
just
killing
painting
people.
them with. I mean, you guys drew first blood. That's all I'm saying. And then he's going to rush towards the person who's holding, he believes, concentration on wall of ice. Laffy. Going to rush towards you.
that smart?
I mean, they saw it cast it. They're pretty smart. They're not stupid. But he's going to run into Rusty, which is good. He's going to swing with his longsword. 22 for Rusty. Yes.
Go on,
Damn it.
Rusty.
Why is there question marks on his?
So you don't know the the details of the hit, so you can't
okay.
back him.
Well, we can
so-
see it's +5.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
It
Yeah.
hides the name, but not the plus.
So would you think Rusty would be going all out two-handed attack?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
really
I'd be in
doesn't matter
protective
though,
mode.
because it's a mundane sword, so it does fuck all.
That's James.
I forgot about that. Never mind. Okay, cool. So this creature's going to go nibbling.
But Rusty's claws are magical.
Yeah, but he wasn't using his claws. No, they're not.
Just-
This is normal claws.
I know, I'm joking, James.
Okay, so this werewolf's gonna claw at Rusty in response. 11 misses, and it's gonna try and bite at Laffy. 7 misses.
Oh,
You all got lucky. And then the last one for this round. This one's here.
James, how's the one that I hit looking?
Not stellar.
Okay.
It's gonna try and like box you guys in. They're trying to box you down, lock you down. Clawing gets Cerulean Wolf.
Hello there.
16.
Uh-huh.
Another 7 damage.
Ow.
And it's gonna nibble.
23.
23.
Uh-huh.
So don't make the con save
Yeah,
for 5
yeah,
piercing damage.
yeah.
Just kind of make a note of it. Yeah.
Okay,
Like
let me write that
put
somewhere.
like a tag
Yeah,
on your character.
Yeah, I'll write it somewhere.
Okay. Cool. Right. Oof. Okay. Now Laffy.
Ow.
Mm. Oh no. Wolf, what's your health on?
Well, if it was a number between 1 and 44, it's 19.
I'll be specific, but okay.
It's just...
So I had a cute idea for this. I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit, but I'm gonna put it to you, James, because obviously it's you know, I would like the healing spirit to be Chicken.
Okay, sure.
So
don't bring him back.
so basically, you would just see Laffy like close her eyes and maybe like whisper something, and then seemingly like appearing out of nowhere, this like it's pure white, isn't it? The butterfly.
Yeah, it's like a pure white, like a moonlight butterfly.
So this like pure white butterfly would just sort of like appear and like I would like it to almost like fly around the people that it's healing.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Like a little
like those fairies in the old Zelda games.
Yeah.
Before you continue, I'm just saying both Wall of Ice and Healing Spirit are concentration.
Yes, but Wall of Ice isn't concentration because you're casting it through the.
Oh, okay. That's just not
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, seemingly out of nowhere, this like graceful white butterfly just starts flying around Wolf and healing her.
Okay.
And then
I think is that released as a bonus action, like a D6.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. So
when it moves place the first time, restore 1d6. Yeah, 1d6, flat 1d6.
Okay, nice. Okay, so you're back over half now, which is good.
That's full.
Yeah. Do you have anything for your bonus action, Laffy? Remember, you can also heal as a bonus action with your Balm of the Summer Court.
I'm just checking what my bonus actions actually are.
That was your bonus action.
Oh yeah, sorry, that was your bonus action. Yes, yeah, so you have an action now.
Oh, okay, cool.
But you can't cast another leveled spell with it. You could cast a cantrip though.
What do I have? I have
Frostbite.
Frostbite, yeah. So I guess that's all I can really do because if
you're looking for 1 to 8 to hit, there's one. This one here, the one that Rusty's attacking, is really hurt.
Okay, so I. Yeah, so I'll cast Frostbite on it.
Okay.
In sort of like a panicked motion, I think. I think Laffy would see Rusty, see it like go to try and scratch Rusty and like shoot. Just like
yeah, sure.
Yeah, go for the one hitting Rusty.
So it needs to be a con save. Con save.
Bad, right?
19, I'm afraid. Not terrible.
All right.
Is what it is. Okay, never mind. Otherwise, good turn. Riptide. Okay, Riptide sees this one vanish. She goes, "Fucking bastards! I hate when they do that." And she's gonna dig her halberd into the floor and like cartwheel over Kudo. And as she goes over
him.
I would also just let her walk past.
Kind of like cartwheels over him. And as she goes over him, like all your fur stands up on end, as like even your fur is attracted to it. She lands over here, and she is gonna fucking clout this creature as she lands with it. Slices once with the halberd that she's got, the siege, for 13 because it's disadvantaged because it's bloody.
Doesn't she always?
It'll be a flat row. Yeah, flat row. Yeah, okay. Which will remove the disadvantage for 9 damage on this guy, which is pretty okay. I can see my microphone getting lower and lower. I just need to tighten the thing when I stop. And then she's gonna look around. This one here. Let's see. How hurt is it? Do you think she can take it in one hit? Let's see how far. Oh, it's quite a way away. She can't make it. So she's going to slice again at this one that's here. A 20, beautiful, for 6. Oh, she's got Pierce herself, so she's going to re-roll that damage for 11, 13.
Halberds are piercing?
This one is, yeah. Oh, no, it could be a... What's the other one? There's a halberd and another one, like a glaive. It's a glaive, sorry. Glaive, yeah.
Well, glaive is slashing.
This one isn't. This one's piercing. Okay. I can't remember what it is. So she's gonna do that. She hits it.
Like, maybe.
Could be. I can't remember. It made it ages ago. Definitely piercing though. So slashes with that, and it needs to make a dex save. Takes 1d6. Oh my god, so many sheets open. Why did I do this to myself? Fails, and she has a thing for lightning damage. Let me just remind myself what it is.
Was it elemental thingy?
Boon of the Stormborn. No, that's not it. Okay, yeah, so it just hits it for the full 1d6. Oh, that's it. She can re-roll it if she needs to. Oh no, max damage. She doesn't need to. Yeah, this guy's looking pretty fried as well now. He's looking particularly unhappy, and she yells around, "Come on, guys! I'm doing all the hard work here." But Kudo, it's you, and you got one right next to you, and you do not have disadvantage on attacking it. You could hopefully hit this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna squeeze past or slide under Riptide to get on the guy's other side.
She looks down and goes, "You're not gonna look at my skirt that way."
I'm looking straight forward.
Oh, you're missing out.
I agree.
I agree.
I second this.
I'm not one of the simps over there.
No, you're not. We are.
I'm gonna call over my echo.
Mm-hmm.
And no action required. And I'm gonna attack the dude.
Mm-hmm.
With Green Flame Blade from myself.
Okay.
That's... Oh, yes! Oh, that's a lot of damage!
That's a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
So,
press the button. So remember, it's brutal crits.
Yes, so it's 8 plus... It's one-handed, so 8 plus 10, so 18 damage. Plus, because I have a magic sword that does something on a net 20.
Mm-hmm.
That does fucking nothing for me right now.
What does it do?
Each creature of your choice within 5 feet of the target takes 5 radiant or 5 cold damage.
Ah, that's a shame.
Yes.
It's like to go.
Yeah.
So
I will say that this guy is looking very harried.
That's why I'm gonna use my feature so I can attack him with the same attack coming from my echo as well. So another attack.
Okay.
Another crit.
Oh my god.
That's real unfortunate.
That's
real unfortunate that you didn't get
a dirty 20 doesn't hit.
20? A dirty 20 does hit, of course it is. It's just you're missing out on the crit.
Yeah, that's
rough.
sad. So that's another. Ooh, that's not the greatest roll. 7 damage.
Okay. Is this lethal or non-lethal damage?
That's lethal.
Okay. Cool beans.
Something happened when
so is this guy dead or is he not dead?
He drops to the ground. Well, describe to me what you do.
So while doing an action movie scene, sliding on the Riptide, simultaneously calling over the echo, and then just from both sides we slash into the werewolf, which when you would cross it over, it would kind of look like an X. So they are coming. It's just slices a V into him.
Okay. As it falls down, erupting from this V, where like the blood that rips out, some of it seems to be like hanging in the air as if it's like some kind of solidness to it. It's still blood. It's still like viscous and red and dripping, but there's like it's almost frozen isn't the word because it's moving. But this werewolf collapses to the ground, and this redness just swirls all over it, and just seems to consume it. Just like the flesh withers away, and whatever it was, as it tries to turn back into its original form, whatever that was, it's just gobbled up by this redness, this like this starving blood within it, and then the skeleton drops to the floor. This humanoid skeleton drops to the floor. Within it is this writhing mass of like red tendrils that seep into the ground and vanish.
What the fuck?
The fuck?
The fuck indeed. But yeah, is that your full turn?
If you're gonna go somewhere, go down.
Would the majority of us even know what's happening down there?
No. This whatever's happening here, no one knows. No one has a clue.
Since I only have used 10 foot of my movement, I will go over here to go help the others.
Okay, cool.
Do I have anything else? Bonus action, maybe. Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah, okay, but yeah.
Just as a rules question, if it says as a bonus action I can teleport, swapping places with my echo at a cost of 15 feet of my movement.
So you need to factor that in before you teleport.
Yeah, okay.
Otherwise, that would be an idiotic rule.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, okay. This one has got no one else to attack. So it's just going to rush up here, but it will use a have to action dash to get up here. So it's really getting...
Go away!
Where's this one? So it happens.
Guys,
it's
something
Rusty.
happens.
Rusty is swinging at this guy.
Does Rusty have any magic?
No, Rusty has no... The only magic Rusty has is the magic of friendship. But unfortunately, that won't get him very far against werewolves.
Why do you even roll it?
Yeah, I mean, he's hitting into them, and so it slashes through, and then you can see like it carves it right through its stomach. But this blood just like reaches out and like fastens back in and pulls the wound closed. Rusty's looking really stressed out, but it's Cerulean Wolf. I'm sure everything's about to turn around. Everyone sit comfortably.
Okay, give me a second. I'm just
tick tock.
Shut the fuck up, James.
You got 6 seconds. That's how long the round lasts. Tick tock.
I'm just gonna mute you. Okay. Out of the 3 that are directly in front of me, there's 3 of them. Which one looks the most hurt?
Let's have a look. One of them has definitely not been hit yet. I'll tell you that.
I think it's probably the one that I hit.
Let me just zoom in a bit now because there's a lot happening right on you.
I know.
This one here is looking
the one
kind of hurt.
And I okay. Question: could I? Okay, if I use the second alchemical powder. Actually, no. Fuck it. I know I'm gonna do it. I have an idea. So I'm stressed. Okay. I going to go into the bag of holding, pull out the scroll of shatter, and read off because you said anyone can cast it once.
Cast them, yeah, sure.
So I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to read it out, cast shatter on the 3 of them.
Okay, cool. That is intelligence save.
No, it's a con save.
Con save off your intelligence modifier.
Off my intelligence?
Yeah.
But the scroll says 13. Okay.
Oh, if it says 13, that's fine. I'll just use that, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so con save 1,
because each scroll has a different depending on the level.
So a 5, an 8, and a 13, so 1 meets
13 succeeds, the other 2 fail. 4... It's not too bad.
Decent. That's decent.
14 points of thunder damage.
Mm-hmm.
See if anything else. No, that's all it does. I was just seeing if it had a secondary effect.
That's really quite good.
How's the guy on the very end looking?
Oh shit! I'm gonna just press the wrong button. Oh,
he's dead.
No, it's just instead of changing someone's taking away someone's hit points, I just replaced them. So one of them was suddenly, one of them suddenly looks really hurt. Okay. So we change that. Okay, cool. Fine.
I don't fucking do anything, is it?
I'm very concerned about the one near the tavern.
Okay, so this one here is looking pretty hurt.
Okay, nothing else I can do. I can't see any others aren't right next to me.
And it was a action choose as well.
Yeah. Let me just remove that scroll. I'm just holding the fucking crossbows ready because all my bonus action stuff, I have a lot of it, but none of it helps.
Okay, cool. Lou Marblecut.
Well, noticing that my normal stuff is absolutely fucking useless, I'm going to go here. And I'm going to cast... What's this thing called?
Green Flame Blade?
Green Flame Blade. So, 2 hits.
17 hits, but oh yeah, no, this wouldn't be a disadvantage if I can hit. Yeah, that's fine.
So here's the damage for the weapon, and I need to do a D8 for.
Flame isn't a D8, it's just proficiency right now, isn't it?
Fires.
Oh
Oh
no,
no!
it's your intelligence modifier or your whatever. If it's a wizard thing, if it's learnt spell, if it's wizard, it's your intelligence. If it's
and my intelligence is +2.
Okay, so it's 2 fire damage, which is double what you rolled on your D8. Who are you hitting for the fire damage?
The one directly below Wolf.
This one here, okay.
The wolf on the
yeah.
wolf.
Yeah, and this one is the one you're attacking, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so he takes that. Okay. Oh fucking! I've done it again, idiot.
I just realised, with my healing spirit, it heals every time somebody moves? Does that count as like when somebody has a turn?
Yeah.
Whenever you or a creature you can see moves in the spell space, the first time on a turn or starts their turn there, you can use to restore hit points.
So would I have healed Wolf again when she had a turn?
Yeah, starts their turn in the space. I would have started my turn in the space.
Should I roll again for that?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's better than nothing.
I don't think Lou needs healing, do you, Lou? But
No.
I'm completely unarmed.
I think I'm.
Cool.
Did Kudo get hit? Yeah, I got. No, you didn't get hit, did you?
Oh,
No,
I
you
didn't.
No.
I'm the only one who's been hit, I think.
Okay, so stepping up here, this one's going to go for Laffy
Oh, great.
Why?
because.
I'm
Well,
the
okay,
one that's in
fine.
front of it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just trying to spread it out, but okay.
No.
16.
Yeah.
8. It's just a lot of 16s there, and then a bite.
Yeah, you keep hitting my AC. 15 misses.
Good. Okay, cool. He's there. This one. Who's this one?
It's the one behind Laughing. Oh, no, it's not.
I need to zoom out a bit.
Oh, it's the one next to the house.
Okay, so he's going to start clawing at the door.
Hey, the door's adamantine.
He's got. It's okay. He has magic attacks. Okay, it's the one fighting Rusty. Rusty, your boy, is going to get bitten at. 17.
Oh, no.
What does that hit Rusty's AC?
Rusty might have played.
16 AC.
Wait, we should give Russ. We should. Oh no, you said it was too
It's
big.
too small.
didn't
So that's
Yeah, he's
5 piercing. Okay, and he's gonna need to mark him because he's getting his little hits in.
Maybe we should intentionally make Rusty a werewolf.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, but we've got no control over it, have we?
It's like the Hulk. We'll learn.
You can.
Or we'll just point him in a
fail.
direction. Point him in a direction and let him go crazy.
Okay. So that's 5. Okay, that's a little chunk. It's not too bad. And then he's gonna get clawed at. Come on, some nat 20s. 21. That'll do. Rusty is still fine. Rusty is pretty tanky.
What's Rusty's max health?
48.
Oh, he's...
Yeah. We're currently at 37. He's doing okay. He's doing okay. And then it's this
Lucky
one
for
here.
him.
This one here next to Cerulean Wolf again.
Jeez, okay.
Okay. Gonna claw.
Miss, please.
11.
Fuck you.
And he's gonna bite.
Fuck you.
8.
I'm better.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Laffy.
I'm stressed because I want to do a moonbeam, but I can't because we're all too close.
You could get
moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Is
You
it
could get
all
these
targets?
two. These.
I thought moonbeam is people you see.
No, moonbeam is a direct vertical beam.
That's true. I would just do it. I would just.
Yeah. It's a shame I can't do it in like a circle around us.
Well, it's only a 5-foot radius, so you'd only be able to hit one of them at a time. So you
No,
may.
it's 5 foot radius. It's like 10 feet circle, isn't it?
Okay, so then you
You
place
could
it
hit-
there
you hit
and
these
hit
two.
that guy.
You hit
Yeah,
these two.
Okay,
Would you-
so
Would that hit me as well?
No, I'd say you could position
Like
it.
if you did, like
after
you know,
that.
there.
Yeah, you could position it so it didn't hit you too. You as well. Sorry.
I'd love that.
Easy. You can do that.
okay, so Laffy would be panicking because
However,
she's surrounded by... oh, no.
Moonbeam
Okay.
is concentration.
It would get rid of the
Yeah,
healing
so it'd get rid of the
spirit.
healing thing. I'm gonna do it because we're kind of fucked otherwise. So Laffy would be panicking, but like we learned when Wolf shot Cal in the legs,
Didn't do that.
she's very good under pressure. So you would see her like heavy breathing and like panicking and like looking in all directions, and then just like completely focus, close her eyes, and then as soon as she opened them, rather than the usual like purpley shade that she has in her eyes turn completely silver. And I would cast Moonbeam on these two assholes right here.
Be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of. I'll move it like that.
That's a really low save.
That's really that wrong. But their shape changes, hopefully, so they have disadvantage.
I'm just going to try and move that so it captures it, but I know what you're trying to do, so it is fine. So 2 con saves, disadvantage. So let's roll some con. So 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. A 5 and a 6. So they both take that radiant damage, but do we take it on the turn? Should we do it now?
Let me
It's
see.
just a bit easy to do it now because it's fresh in my mind, because otherwise I'll just forget about it. 9. It's meant to be on the start of that turn.
Is, yeah.
We'll take it from the start of their next turn because I just won't remember. 9 and 9. So what happens here is the... Oh, fuck's sake, I've done it again.
Just check.
I keep pressing equals instead of take away. Anyway, it's fine. I remember. I'm good at math. I do good math. My brain is good. So no, it's not. So this moonbeam hits these creatures, and you can see that there are, there's the shape change effect happens. There's this like waxing and waning as they're kind of burning under this direct light that seems to burn down directly from the moon itself. Even though it's this kind of crescent in the sky, there's suddenly this burning ray of it that captures these 2 werewolves in it, and it's like they're trying to be human again. Like their bodies are turning, and they're just rotating through all 3 shapes. It goes from humanoid to this hybrid red form to this large wolf form, and it seems to just be cycling through all of them. And every time it starts settling on the human form, there's this like explosion of these red tendrils that rip it back into its wolf form, and it looks to be caught in there. And these guys take double damage.
Ooh.
One of them dies.
Fuck yeah, that's what I fucking hope for.
Let me just remove him from thingy.
There's a reason for it, because as it dies, I take some energy and heal.
So the red tendrils just rip out of it, force it back into the wolf shape, and it's pinned between literally a rock and a hard place as these tendrils just eat it up from within. The other one that was caught there takes the double damage as well, but is really hurt and will probably try to get out of that moonbeam on its next turn. But it's just still cycling through those 3 shapes. So excellent turn. Riptide is up next. So there's one dead by her feet. Has Chip stopped? If someone could sort out...
I'll do it.
No, it's just meant to be a 4-hour playlist. We should be fine.
Oh, it's just really quiet. That's fine.
Yeah, it's just really quiet. Oh, we'll sort that out later. I might add some cool other music. So, how far are we? 60 feet. Has she got charger? I wanted to give her charger.
You should just give her a charger if she doesn't have it.
How much is on me? 40 feet. Dang.
Can she
son.
throw the weapon?
She has a javelin. That is a long weapon. Okay, not a bad shout. So she's gonna run 40 feet, gets her to about there.
Make clear that wasn't my shout. My shout was about to throw her weapon.
Yeah. So she's gonna okay, she's gonna run forward, drop her rage, because that is a thing she can do, and she is going to cast Lightning Law on this guy in front of it. So let's have a look. Lightning Law spells. Okay, here we go. So I've never cast this. So it's a strength save. Ugh, that's a low save. Oh, that's meant to be against a con. Why is that? Why is that in the 11? That is wrong. That's definitely wrong. I need to look at that. That's too low. So it should be 11 plus 4. So it should be DC 15. Should be a DC 15 save for the werewolf. Strength. Oh, 19. Oh well. So she casts this lightning lure.
But it's got disadvantage because it's stupid.
No, it doesn't have disadvantage, I'm afraid. So she whiffs it and she looks really, really pissed off. Pissed off enough that her rage reactivates. She is quite literally a raging Cajun at this point. She's fucking furious, but she's too far away to do anything about it. Okay, it is Kudo.
Walk.
What do you do? Walk.
This way.
So you are between. So you're on the other side of Rusty, in this particularly snarly area where things are fucking horrid. So what you doing? Yeah, I know you're eating pizza.
No, that's a piece of chocolate. The pizza's finished. I'm thinking. Which one of them looks the bestest, the least hurt?
Least hurt is probably, I would say, this guy here.
Then I would like to retcon my movement back to here. And I will summon a new echo to here. And attack with that.
Yep. Okay.
Ooh.
11 misses, I'm afraid. Remember, you start every session with advantage now. And the hero points.
Yeah, but I don't wanna.
Okay, that's fine. I can't argue with you. So, is that your full turn? Okay, cool. And it's this guy here. So, Cerulean Wolf, the one right in front of you is...
I've got like a blue sort of translucent sort of shield around me right now.
Okay, let's see what that does for you against the werewolf claws. 7, so pretty good so far. And a nibbly bitey bite for 19.
Ow.
For 9 piercing damage. Can you
Bye
add
bye,
yourself?
10 HP.
Can you add yourself another little check?
Yeah, I got it. I'm writing it down. Wait, how much damage was that?
9.
Well, no, it's oh no, it's not. Oh,
No, it
Jesus,
ignores the crit. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I did it, and I was like, Jesus, I got very low very quickly, but I did it wrong. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay. And then it is. What's this one gone? All right. Okay. Something happens.
Hey guys, something happens.
Yeah. And Rusty doesn't know what to do. It's just not working. He doesn't have any
Can
spells.
Rusty give the help action?
Rusty could give the help action, but it's his full turn.
He's not going to do anything other way.
He's going to take second wind, right? He's going to take second wind, and he's going to regain some hit points because he's pretty hurt. So he regains 12 hit points. That's pretty good.
He could give the help action to feint and give someone else advantage on the next attack.
He's back to normal. He's going to give. He's going to step here, and he's going to give you advantage, Cerulean Wolf. So he knows you're next.
On which one?
He's just going to. I don't know. He's going to psych you up. I don't know.
Because I mean, it's
going to be this one that's attacking Laffy or is next to Laffy. He's going to he looks at you. He kind of tugs on your pant leg and goes, "Don't let them hurt her."
No.
I'm worried about myself right now.
I can also hear myself echoing through somebody's mic, and I don't know who it is. 1 second, let me see.
Beth.
I don't know.
Is that me?
No, I can't hear. I'm gonna have to
Turn my
edit
headphones
that,
down.
Okay.
That's pretty loud.
Oh no, I might leave that in actually. I might put that at the start of the episode.
Or do that and then Tanuki saying, "I'm really tired."
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, I am too. Oh, my dog's really pissed off with me now because I was going. Okay. So yeah, Cerulean Wolf, you have advantage on one attack on the one closest to Laffy. Yeah. Do with it what you will.
How do all these two looking? Just give me a rundown.
This one quite hurt. This one quite hurt. This one not so hurt.
Okay, so what I want to do is, seeing that, what's his name, Rusty, my brain, so that Rusty is helping me with one of them, what I want to do is just right over Lou's shoulder, have the crossbow, firing at that one, and then other arm out, firing at the one directly below me on this map. So, one at each.
Okay.
And... Okay, yeah, so first one is against the big guy with advantage, or like the advantage one. 24.
You fucking lucky, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking. Okay. For 9. How's he looking?
Still up.
Okay. I will fire the second one. I'm going to use my advantage.
Your advantage. Okay.
Yeah, my.
Yeah. 22. Well, 26. Yeah.
For
another
Jesus
9.
Christ. What I'm gonna do. Might be a bad idea. For the first time, I'm gonna use my Smite of the Moon. So, taking some of that essence from the moonbeam, I sort of drag my crossbow along that area very briefly, and you watch as at the end of my crossbow, there is like this carving wolf that I mentioned. You see the inside of his mouth light up as it deals an extra 4 points of radiant damage to it, but also to me.
Okay, cool. I'm assuming that's fatal damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, so you do that. That Smite of the Moon, really cool. Unfortunately, you didn't need it, but you've dealt it anyway. So, you know.
Hey, I'm going to use my reaction to get some health back anyway.
Yep, okay, cool. Cool.
Hey, I got it back.
Yeah, okay. Swings and roundabouts. Okay, and that is you. Lou.
Yes, I will do the stab. Not first.
Well,
bonus action. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say that the one, it wouldn't be... Yeah, because the second attack was against the one below me.
Oh, sorry. So 9 plus, so it's 13, yeah. Sorry, let me just bring that guy back, because he's not dead.
Just be fair. Second one was one below me.
Yeah.
That's all I said.
Sorry, I misunderstood. Sorry, bring him back to life. And this one takes away 9. This guy's still standing.
Okay, I won't get my health back.
Womp womp. Oh, and plus 4. He's still standing there.
Okay.
He's really pissed off, and he's the one that probably should have moved in his turn, but he didn't. Noel. Okay, cool.
There's Noel.
Oh yes, it's the Christmas werewolf. Okay, Lou. Sorry, it's you now.
Yeah, I will step, and I will do bonus action, steady aim, and action, green flame blade.
Okay.
Advantage. $17.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Okay, nice. So 14 total.
And I need to do that D8 thing.
No, it's not. It's just a 2. The D8 comes at the 5th level.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so okay, fine. That's good. That is good. Guy's looking pretty hurt. It's the guy at the door. He keeps going on at the door. You don't know how he's getting on. Probably great. Things looking really good. This guy, it's his turn now. How are you looking, Cerulean Wolf?
I mean, I wouldn't class it as great.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm looking completely fine.
This guy Lou Marblecut behind him is dealing a lot of damage to him, and he's really pissed off about it. So he's going to try and claw at you. 12 to hit, presumably misses, and a bite attack. 22 to hit, Lou Marblecut.
It's
Yep, for 8 piercing damage. And can you mark yourself? So at the end of this fight, we can do a little check. Just like check 1 or bite 1 or something, and that will define the level of the check at a later date.
add it as
Not exhaustion. I tell you what, I will just add it here because it's easy for me to do it. Actually, I'll do that.
Okay.
How many do you have, Wolf? Like 3. Isn't it?
I'm not going to tell you.
Well, I need to know.
I have it written down. I'm not going to tell you.
Why can't you tell me?
I want it.
But I need to know to work out the check.
He can play those games as well.
It is 2.
Right. Okay. Fine. And Rusty has got 1 as well. Okay. Cool. That's fine. But now it's laughing.
Werewolf Rusty.
I'm gonna try something cool. You probably tell me I can't do it.
I've not said you can't do it once.
No, I know, but I just know where my brain's
Beth,
going.
you can't do it.
Okay. First of all, can I do my bonus action before I do my action? Because I can't do my action.
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
So as my bonus action, I'm going to use Balm of the Summer Court.
Mm-hmm.
And then
On
how
who?
does it work? On Wolf.
So you can give up to 4d6s plus however many dice you used, and that will heal Cerulean Wolf for that amount. And you can use from between 1 and 4 because that's how many you currently have.
So if I do, how are you looking, Wolf?
I mean, not great. Look a
I'll
lot
use
better.
3.
Like another if it's a number situation between 1 and 44, it's 10.
So I'll do 3.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I do? Do I just have to roll it on here? Is it?
Slash R 3d6. 10, and then it's plus, and then 3 temporary hit points on top of that. Cool. I was just looking at it to read it. Cool. That's great. That's fucking great. You more than doubled my hit points. So.
Okay, cool. And then for my action, can I cast Wild Shape?
It's not a spell, but yeah.
Okay, would I be able to turn into one of the werewolves?
No.
God damn it.
Basically, there is you can only turn into animals. You could turn into a wolf. I believe. I'd have to double check, but I think you can turn into a wolf.
I can quickly check. I'm on the page.
I only asked about the werewolves because it says of a beast that you've seen before.
Yeah, werewolves are technically monstrosities. Beasts are a separate category.
Yeah. Beasts are basically just animals.
Yeah.
If you could think of an animal in real life, it's a beast.
Cow. For example, you could turn into a horse.
Yeah.
Okay, can I do a wolf?
You could do a wolf, yeah. So if you
example, it does say the wolf is the example there. So for that level.
So I might even have a wolf.
Actually, no. At 4th, it's CR 1/2, so it could be high.
Okay.
Turn to a crocodile.
Crocodile, if you wanted.
Have I seen a crocodile?
That's a good point.
I don't think I've seen a lot of animals. Considering
I don't think you would have seen a crocodile. I can do you a wolf. That's no problem. Like, hang on. Has that worked? No, that's not worked. Oh, it has. Yeah, I'm just going to give you control of this one, Beth.
Okay.
There's too many wolves here, and I'm saying that.
Yeah. And there you go. You should now be able to move that token, and if you open up the, you see it in your characters. You should see something called a wolf with all the attacks and HP and stuff in there as well.
I can't move it. I'll just let you.
Yeah, I think you have the draw tool on. That's why.
No, I just changed it and it's still not letting me highlight it.
Oh, weird.
In general,
oh, hang on 1 second. There we go. Boom. Sorry, I need to find that. There you go.
The wolf is in general, by the way.
Okay.
Can you move it or?
Yes.
Okay, so let's just hide you as you vanish, and the wolf appears in your stead, growling. As a wolf,
I've sent the thing in general.
I believe you have pack tactics.
Yeah,
which means you have advantage.
You have advantage on your non-magical weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I don't know what to do.
Well, that is your action. That's your full action.
Okay, cool. I'm a wolf now.
Okay.
You can smell real good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You are allowed to smell really good. But you can as a bonus action use your Balm of the Summer Court, and you can still move your Moonbeam as an action. That's still up. You haven't lost that.
Can I?
Oh, but you've used your. It'll have to be next then.
Right. Okay.
Yep. Sorry. Riptide rushes forward. She's going to kill this guy because she's pissed off now. That she's wasted a whole rage. So attack. Yeah, it doesn't even need to go Raging Cajun for 13 damage, which is more than what she needed, and she just cleaves this guy in two, just straight from bollocks to crown, straight down the middle. And yeah, he's gonzo. And again, the body's just completely devoured by whatever is happening elsewhere. I don't know. Let's not get hung up on the specifics. How much space? She's probably got enough. Yeah, she's got a reach as well. So she's.
As she kills that one, I want to just say to everyone who's around me, everyone, the one that's directly below her, I want to point to it and say, "Leave one of them alive, or knock it out. Don't kill it."
You hear back in your head, "You ain't my real mother."
No, I'm not.
No. Also, Dak.
I quack.
Okay. Like by your ear, whistling past your face, she lunges with her reach weapon and tries to stab the one in front of you in the head.
I do like the Michael Jackson, like up on tiptoes backwards.
25. Okay, and that one is also Gonzo. Completely just like caves in its face. It's gone straight away. No questions, no ifs, no buts, no coconuts. And she is going to use her electricity thing and make the werewolf do a little electricity dance. 19, it passes. That's fine. That's quite annoying for her. Never mind. And that is her turn. Quite a successful one. And it's Kudo. What's the real scene?
You just fucked my idea of a turn. On a scale of 1 to its HP, how good is it looking?
About 23. It's looking several.
Not several.
Damn. I think I will use my heck. Actually, I will not. I will just attack him.
Okay.
So Echo is attacking. Yeah. Ooh.
1 second. What that was. Nat 1 will miss.
Yes.
But remember, you have advantage in hero points.
Yeah, I remember. Yes, of course I will use fucking hero points on a random attack on a werewolf.
No, there's advantage, which is just a different thing. You just get one every session.
Yeah, every session you start with advantage.
Yes, but the hero points we do not.
Yeah, just use advantage. I'm not going to use anyone else.
But there could be something. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna use it because oh god.
12. Believe it or not,
It's an 11.
Yes, yeah. Oh no, 12 means it beats it.
It's an 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, 12 hits.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just.
Yeah, meets it beats it. I've just told you it meets it beats it.
No,
Not.
No, I'm not going to argue.
I'm just not gonna argue. Just take it.
Yep.
Okay, 9. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's still not dead.
Yeah, that's.
It
Great.
looks pretty unhappy though.
But perfect. Me as Kudo, I'm gonna walk here to check out the noises I heard from back door.
Yeah, you can't see round the back door at the moment. I will reveal a little bit more of the map. Oh, you hear what sounds like relentless scrabbling at the door, like like dozens of creatures trying to dig through the
toilet.
And since I am still within 30 feet of my echo, that's still up.
Yeah, cool. Stuff happens. Rusty is.
I hate when stuff happens.
Rusty is gonna give you. Well, he can't really give you advantage here, so he's just
gonna jump over the wolf and get past the.
Yeah. But Cerulean Wolf, it's you.
Okay. Seeing Kuda over there and be like, because my plan was to hopefully go over, but seeing Kuda there, I'm gonna assume it's fine. So I'm gonna take 2 attacks against the guy in front of me, point blank shooting. 25.
Yeah.
For 14.
Yep.
Then. I'm so sad that this is the crit. My crits are so stupid. I'll find it. Hold on. So it is 6. So if it's brutal crits, it's 6, 10, and then okay, 10 base if you're adding, if that's the brutal stuff, and then I'll just roll another. And then we'll take. I mean,
technically it died on the first attack.
Then I wouldn't have made that count. Okay. That's like a pistol.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I will allow you to figure out your crit damage if you want.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna fucking do it.
Okay.
That's fucking like. Okay. I'm not gonna have to. I just can't see any of them. The rest of them. I just don't know where they are. I will.
If it helps, I will say technically at the moment we are out of initiative.
Well, we're not. We know where they are.
You knew where they were.
We knew where they were. So, I mean, I wouldn't.
I will say you're out of initiative as you hear the sound of the back door cracking open. Even though it's surrounded by bodies and bodies that are being chewed up by the ground, literally. Have you ever seen that piranha solution? I think that's what it's called, like a piranha solution, and it's like a boiling high acid, and if you put meat in it, it just eats it. It's incredible to watch in real time. Like it can strip a chicken to beyond the bone in about 5 seconds.
Beyond the Bone would be a great steakhouse name.
Okay.
Sorry.
I had steak banana. It was really good.
Sorry, I just popped into my head.
Yeah. But anyway, so it's like that. It's like watching, or if you've ever watched a sped up of food rotting and how it just kind of
I'm picturing when you put cotton candy into water and it just dissolves.
Too fast. Yeah, that kind of thing. But it's happening to the skin and the muscle and the ligaments. So within let's say 10 seconds or 15 seconds of these creatures dying, they are down to the bone, and then the bone.
Assuming that the one I said, "Hey, keep alive," did not stay alive.
I mean, the person who killed it with magic.
Did they?
Yes, they did. Yeah, it was the what was it? Who killed it?
Was it Lou? No, it was me.
Was it you?
Yeah. I wouldn't.
Didn't you kill? Oh no! All right. Yeah, but you've got radiant damage on there, haven't you?
It's a weapon attack.
Oh right. Okay. So that one isn't. That one's unconscious. I'm sorry. That one's not unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let me just change the thing then. That's fine. It doesn't change anything. It just collapses on the floor, its eyes shut, and it isn't cycling through. But the other bodies, as I said, are being nom 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 by something that you can't tell.
So I'm gonna go tie it up, but she's gonna fucking teleport if it gets up, isn't it?
Yeah. Cry more.
Okay. I want to sort of, as soon as we have that second to breathe, I want to look at everyone, including the wolf behind me, and say, "We need to go inside the inn." Something, I don't know.
From behind the wagon, you hear, "Already going?"
Laffy, I assume. Can you drop the wall of ice?
No, it's not concentration.
No.
It is.
I mean, the spell is
think-
concentration.
This
but-
one isn't.
So you can't drop it? Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I guess we're going the other way. I want to.
You start hearing screams from inside the bar.
Yeah, I want to. As I'm moving, I want to. I don't know if I want to chug. I just want to move that werewolf, the one that's.
I mean, has it been
unconscious.
more than 10 minutes? Because it drops after 10 minutes.
No,
Trust me.
It was
Combat
like
is
1 minute
combat is
and max.
instant. Combat is instant.
Okay,
So every single round of combat is 6 seconds.
right.
That was probably
So
less than half
that was
a
like
minute.
4 rounds, so it was like 4 or 5 rounds. so it
24
wasn't-
seconds, yeah.
Yeah, like 30 seconds max. I want to just take the werewolf that's not dead and just move it slightly away, like leaned up against this wagon, and then start running to the.
I'm just.
Oh, is there
running to
windows?
The wagon.
Um,
Like a door.
yeah, there are a few windows. Yeah, like they're not to see through. Fine, to jump through, you might struggle.
Can I see through it?
Can
Yeah.
we throw Rusty on the roof so we can go down the chimney?
He's Santa now. I'm not gonna spend any more time. I'm just gonna look as I'm.
As you're running past,
Right.
you see an absolute panic as you see 3 werewolves, inside basically, heading towards. Heading
3?
towards something. 3.
3.
Oh.
Yeah, we killed 5. I would say werewolves inside. We need to go now. Yeah, and just keep running. Well, actually, what I want to do. This might be weird. Are any of them within 30 feet of me? If I'm looking through the window.
Oof. How big is the bar? Let's have a look.
Bar's tiny.
Because, well, no, they came in. No, I won't say. Yet
Okay,
they
cool.
are.
Then I'll
And like you find it really hard to keep a view on them because there's this fucking panic inside.
oh,
Like,
yeah,
people,
that's true.
Yeah, all,
Yeah.
there's like 200 people inside as well.
Yeah, I don't.
Cool.
Or I'm gonna like
going
stay
as
by the
well.
door and like as soon as I see something, I'm shooting it.
Okay. Well. So I just want to confirm what I just said. As soon as you see anything, you're shooting it.
Oh, shut the James.
Because
As
we've
soon as
had
I
this problem
see
before.
a werewolf, I am going to shoot at it.
Okay, cool.
So,
So
when it is in
let's
my
say-
short range, do I need to be more specific?
Yes.
Yes,
always.
what is it?
Yes.
What is that red thing?
It's a flower.
What I think. So let's say the door is up here, the way you're coming in the back door. As I say, like the internal dimensions of this bar are really
it's like a
weird.
TARDIS.
Yeah, it's like a TARDIS. You've walked in and you're like, the whole concept of linear geometry has been changed.
Pythagoras lied to me.
Yeah, it's my
Evil where
really bad
one dude
impression
can
of-
have like 5 tons of mass inside of him.
Am I me again, or am I still a wolf?
You're still a wolf for the next, as long as you want to be.
Unless you want to
can-
change, yeah.
Yeah, so you are in full control. You can change back if you want, but you have a very limited amount of what's it called?
That would be 2 wild shapes.
Wild shapes. That was it. Yeah. It starts off at 2. I think it climbs, but I
No,
can't
it
remember.
doesn't.
It doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't. That's
It's
strange.
literally 2, and then at 20th, it's
all.
infinite. Yeah.
Forever. Yeah.
It's
Okay,
just
so
because I can't put the wolf on the thing. That's all.
Do you want to be you or do you want to be a wolf? You can put you on the. It's easy to change back. It doesn't cost you anything to change back.
Except the bonus action if you're
I'm just thinking, what's more useful, me or a wolf?
You can't cast
You.
spells as a wolf.
Right, me. Okay.
Yeah. The wild shape is useful in most situations. It's super handy. In this one, all it is a way for you to get out of dying. Meals. Okay, cool. Right. So, what's happening here? What is happening here as you enter the bar? There's screams as you look around. This is probably the first time these werewolves have got in it. I'm just gonna like copy the.
Okay, if this is the first time werewolves got here, how is this like more than normal? Because like, no offense,
You haven't
Riptide,
asked.
like Riptide, how? Like she's strong, but she's one person.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Can I just really quick?
Yeah?
If we're inside,
Mm-hmm.
can we use Azalea?
That's true.
No,
Where's
she-
Azalea?
Azalea is at the back protecting some children with her body.
Okay.
Why did you make everything so weird?
I'm
Where's
a
Azalea?
weird person.
Where's Azalea?
What?
Amber.
Amber, the woman you've been travelling with for the last week with red hair.
Yes. Not Kudo, me. I'm bad with names.
Okay.
I'm learning really quickly because that, goddamn, it's getting worse.
I tell you where Azalea is actually. Azalea is she is behind the bar. She's covering some children. Like, yeah, she's shielding some children.
I think when she's like making jokes.
Yeah, she's just like, I got caught. I was making,
making like blood stew or something.
Yeah. So she's kind of like here.
There are blood sausages.
Yeah, blood sausages. Yeah, black pudding. Yeah. Okay, so these werewolves have burst in. There is absolute pandemonium panic in here.
So you can't speak.
Yeah, so bad that the DM is like, what? It's gonna. Okay, so Rusty was stood on top of the thing. So instead of a kind of initiative-based attack, we're gonna do a bit of a skills check. And you guys are gonna tell me. So you've got a round. So we're gonna do 3 rounds of skills check. So how that works, just remind you, you can't use the same skill twice, and you can't use the skill that the person in front of you's just used. I'm not going to tell you what the things you're trying to stop is, though I think that should be probably pretty clear.
Guys, we all need to kill Xavier.
And I'm not going to tell you what the DC is. So over the next 3 rounds of actions, you guys are going to make some skills checks to try and help the people in this inn. And whether or not you're successful depends on how you roll. Rusty and Riptide will not be helping out here because it's you guys doing it. So let's do it in alphabetical order because that's probably the easiest way for me to do it. So Cerulean Wolf. So what I will just describe what the scene you see as you enter the bar by the back. The doors have been clawed and battered down. It looks like this is the first time this has happened, and the doors have had just days and days of attack. That's why they've finally given in. These doors would have initially been very thick and then reinforced, but just the attrition of the amount of attacks that they've had over this time looks like these doors have collapsed. The people in the bar are running, screaming back and forth. The werewolves seem pretty ambivalent about them unless they get too close, at which point they get snapped out or scratched at. You see like 2 or 3 bodies on the floor with like scratch marks on them. You can't tell from this point if they're alive or dead. It's just absolute anarchy. There's like smashed glasses everywhere, liquor on the floor, tables upturned, clothes and bedding everywhere. Azalea is desperately trying to shield some children behind the bar. It's just crazy in here at the moment. I'll see if there's anything else I missed from the description.
Okay. So 2 questions. If I'm not mistaken, one of these was hit by the wall of ice.
You aren't mistaken.
Okay. So it doesn't really matter which one that is. So what I want to do is look to. Okay, actually, before anything, is there an obvious pattern to where they're looking or moving?
In this brief window, without a check, I can't tell you.
Can I make? I mean, can I make that one of my checks? I don't know.
If you want to.
What I'm gonna do is I want to. I mean, I take your pick. Inside, perception, or survival. They're all the same.
Well, you need to tell me what you're doing, and I will tell you based on that check.
Okay, I will do inside because they're all the same. I want to look where these werewolves are moving, seeing if there's a pattern to what they're specifically looking for, because we know they're attracted to something that isn't people, really. Or not everyone, like a person or object or place. I want to see if I can locate where that is, maybe point it out, and if not, figure out the pattern and hit them if they get there. Just looking around for patterns, seeing if I can figure out their point they're trying to go for. With insight. That is. Oh Jesus. That is an 8.
Definitely looking for something.
My +5.
With your insight, there's so much going on, and the werewolves are clearly distracted by it. Though what I will say, there's a general motion towards Azalea. Or in the direction of Azalea.
That direction. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I mean I wouldn't know anything, but I'll just keep an eye on that.
Surprise! Consider that one a fail. Yeah.
Really.
Kudo. Sorry, I had to quickly do the alphabet. Yeah. I mean, if you ask me what letter comes first, if the letters are really close to each other, unless they're right at the start or right at the end, I struggle. I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing.
No, James, I get that.
You could also
what?
You could also go just from top to bottom in
I'm not
Discord.
looking at Discord. I'm looking at Roll20.
Yeah, but they are in alphabetical order in Discord.
I'm not going to lift my finger, take it all the way to my trackpad. Ugh, it's just not going to happen. Okay, Kudo.
Yeah, I would assume this guy wrong. This guy is looking very hungry at these people. Or what is he doing?
So as I say, they're clearly looking for something in here. They are attracted to something in here. What that is at the moment, you don't know. But the people are terrified and either backing into corners or trying to break out through the exits. And if they get in too close to the werewolves are taking them down. They do not look like they're too bothered about individual people or like doing loads of damage. They are clearly after something. Like it's very clear the way they're either looking for something or someone. But if people get too close, they get taken out.
In that case, I am going up here just so I'm in range. And in what direction is he looking?
He's looking in. I'll show you.
In general,
like this general direction.
north,
this is his field of vision.
Southwest.
Yeah, southwesterly. Yeah.
Okay. Can I then use my echo to summon it just in front of his face and use deception to just annoy him?
You can make a deception check, sure.
I think we would. Have you ever seen a ghost pranking them by just spawning in front of their face, coming out of a wall and spooking them?
I hear what you're saying, but what this will be, the check is to see whether or not the wolf is like fully distracted by this thing, or like it treats the people who are running around screaming, and it just swipes it and kills it, and then ignores it from that moment on. That is what the check will be. So yes, please make a deception check.
Please. Oh, come on!
Not going great. Yeah, so this thing appears, and the werewolf, without even really looking at it, just swipes its claws, and at the moment it's summoned, it is just about.
Can you at least do an attack roll? I want to see if the thing stays. The echo.
Oh, God, I suppose I can. So it just means I need to.
Oh no, I make him do DM work.
Yeah, well, you know, you're not attacking it. This is a check.
Yeah, but it's attacking me.
No, not really, but okay. Werewolf.
Yes.
If this crits, you're taking all the damage.
I'm not. My echo is.
Time bends and you swap places within it.
Yeah.
I couldn't if I wanted to.
7. That misses. Well, it's just gonna basically your deception failed. It's not an idiot. This thing has like a passable intelligence, so it's like as smart as you are. It has a 10 intelligence.
Yes, but then I have my echo up as a resource.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, true. But I mean, it's just going to ignore it. It knows it's not a real person.
Yeah. Yes, I know, but I wanted to see if I have my resource. As in, I won't have to use my bonus action to summon it again.
Okay,
if I need to.
It's not a fight, this is a skills check. So, yeah.
I know, but...
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it might be a fight. The way you guys are rolling, it might well turn into a fight. Laffy.
Hello.
So, people are trying to figure out what these wolves are doing and failing, and trying to distract these wolves and failing. What are you going to do to try and help this panicky situation?
See, I was thinking about what I would use as an advantage, and I was considering the idea that Laffy's not been 100% like confident in her magical ability, but obviously the fight that's just happened outside, she's like used a lot of magic, so I was going to say that she's like a lot more confident and like ready to do magic. So I was going to use an Arcana check.
To do what?
To
So basically, you tell me what we try to do. Yeah, so you're trying to do something magical. right, to help in some way, how is it you're trying to help, or what is it specifically you're trying to do?
Would I be able to... So, with Druidcraft, you can create a sensory effect. Would I be able to use it, like, Druidcraft to, like, try and distract the wolves?
Yeah,
the werewolves?
Perfect,
yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
So make an Arcana check, and like, let's say, for example, you put in 21. Yeah, so this is a definite success. So describe to me how you succeed in distracting these werewolves with Druidcraft.
I would... I don't know what they're looking for, that's the problem. Maybe,
Well, you know the direction.
I'm thinking if it's like any sound, would I be able to like recreate the sound of like when I heard the wolves in pain outside? Would I be able to like recreate that kind of sound so that they kind of like, if it's like a pack mentality, maybe they'll like...
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Look.
You succeeded. So yeah, so you create this this sound, this kind of like distorted wolf howl, and they kind of stagger, and they put their clawed hands to their ears to kind of stop the noise, as it were, and they seem really, really disillusioned. And this brief kind of window, this 2 or 3 second window, people are able to bypass them. So let's say these 4 or 5 people here are able to sneak past them and out of the building and like get to safety.
Cool.
Okay, and then last but not least is Lou Marble Cup.
I'm going to preparing a firebolt for the next time that they try to attack one of the civilians.
Well, remember, it's not combat; it's a skills check.
Oh, I'm going to roll investigation to see if I can see anything out of the ordinary around me.
Okay, sure.
Or I guess that would be perception. I'll do investigation if that's okay. Nice.
Okay, so with a 23, you move around to behind the bar, and you're seeing that what looks like these werewolves are like honing in on Azalea for whatever reason. She's protecting these kids, and she starts moving them to the north a little bit. But these werewolves do not react at all to her moving. In fact, as she moves out of the way and this howl stops, they look up, and they have an unimpeded view of something. They are honing in to something over here. And that seems to be whatever they're looking for. Their entire posture changes, and they look like they are honed in on one particular area.
Do I still get to act, or is that my quotes?
That's your turn. It's a success.
Well, we're not fighting, so we're just making skills to figure stuff out.
I am going to point this out to the others, though.
Okay, sure.
Possible.
What would you say?
I think their attention is on that, and I point towards it.
Okay. So what Lou points towards, I'll just post a bigger picture of it. In fact, I'll just make it giant for a second. Is this really weird looking red plant. Really unusual looking red plant.
Yeah.
It's got like... Well, I won't tell you too much about it. It's really weird looking. Really weird looking. So it's very red. Like, somebody say the colour of blood. And it's really unusual. And it kind of looks like... it's not... it kind of looks... I don't know how if they have like an infant plant. But you know the difference between like a little daisy you see in the field and like those massive big bulbs you see at the side of the motorway? Like, it's like that. So it doesn't have any kind of leaves on the side of it. It just has the flower itself. And the flower is kind of it's facing... It's not facing any window, which is weird. So flowers always look to the sunlight. These is facing out to the werewolves.
It's like werewolf catnip.
But now back, so 2 successes, 2 failures. Interesting position we find ourselves in. A lot of people still trapped in the room, and now the werewolves have found their target. Back to Cerulean Wolf.
Yes, I like that. Sorry, I have a few ideas. I'm just trying to figure out which one is good. What check do you think it would be to get something's attention?
You tell me.
I don't know.
Persuasion, performance? Performance?
Yep,
I
not
think
doing
probably
that.
the best one if you want to get attention.
Well, I'm not doing that.
Acrobats, just do some backflips.
Yeah,
That'll get their
acrobatics,
attention.
maybe, if you could swing that, yeah.
Flex and do seduction.
No, okay. I'm bad at that. What I...
Maybe intimidation if you like shout at them.
Oh, trust me, not good at that. They're all -1.
Hero
what?
point.
I'm not gonna waste it on a fucking...
Roll to assume it's a waste.
Okay, I don't care. It's a waste of my eyes. I am going to...
In that 20 inside, you can just shout their like social security number or something like that.
I rolled an 8 inside. I already used insight. Jesus Christ, my brain's short circuiting.
Just think of what you want to do, and then we'll pick a check for it.
I don't know what I want to do. I know they're looking at this flower. Can I? Okay. I just a question. Don't have to tell me yes or no. Would this flower be Faith Fiender undead?
No.
Don't have to tell me. Okay, just making sure. You said blood. I don't know. So what I want to do is I want to take. So I probably have like a lot of blood on me because I've been hit so much. So what I want to do is sort of using not anything specific like Bloodhunter stuff, but using sort of my I know a lot about blood and whatever that sort of stuff. I want to
oh shit!
My brain
Chip's
is
died as well.
great. So have I. Gee, my brain's broken now.
Call the ambulance for the stroke.
Yeah, I've smelled toast. Wow, this is my it's actually gone. It's actually gone. I don't have a brain anymore. I want to use. Can I get the attention of the werewolves using animal handling?
They're not animals.
Fuck you.
But you can treat them as one, I guess.
I mean, you could try. You could appeal to their wolfish nature, sure.
Yeah, can I? Okay, can I use? Okay, well, I've got it. I'm gonna use the blood that's on me. So partially my blood, because ow. Partially because the werewolf's blood, because ow. Then, I want to. Because I can say in their heads. So yeah, I move a bit forward. In their heads, I want to say directly. I don't know if it's speak common, maybe. I want to say, fucking, come get me. I'm actually broken. I want to say, Jesus Christ, this is crazy. I want to say, just fucking come get me. Wow, my brain's gone.
Can you make an animal handling
Dinner
check,
time,
then,
boys.
please roll on that one.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My brain is dead. I don't know what's happened to me. Since the last round, I think I just broke.
Nat 20. That's pretty good. Okay. So all three of their attention. So you step forward and you like. I don't know how you're doing this, but you're doing something to make the blood more aromatic.
So okay, what I do is I use some alchemist supplies that I have, and I sort of use like a sensory enhancement sort of thing. Yeah, I use I do that, and I sort of wave it about like I like have like some towels or
Please,
like some
someone
cloth.
make a video of wolf twerking. Or flossing. Twerking or flossing.
Where is it? Where is this coming from?
You said like moving it about. I just imagine her flossing.
No, so I like.
Fortnite dancing.
I was already broken. You don't need to. You can't do this.
She's doing the running man.
I think he did it to
The mashed
himself.
potato.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Charleston?
I distract them using my telepathy
Feminine wiles.
and the blood all over me and on the towel, and I distract them with that 20.
Yeah,
so
okay, you succeed, you do distract them. Two, so they...
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
For a moment, and that allows, let's go for a nat 20, let's get a bit of a big old chonk. Let's go for these guys. Go on. They dive out of windows. They flee elsewhere. Some of them run straight into the wall of ice, which is pretty hilarious, but you know what, who cares?
They dive and fight it.
Next in line is Kudo.
Hey James, can you cut out like most of
I
that?
will certainly do my best to get rid of that rambling idiocy, sure.
Yes. They have all locked onto the flowers, so... which one?
As Cerulean Wolf blossoms and runs on the spot.
I say my
just the Carlton dance. Okay.
I want to use Mage Hand.
Okay.
And poke disguise.
Okay.
Do you know when you do the scissors and poke the eyes thing? I want to do that with Mage Hand.
What check are you going to use to do that with?
You tell. I don't know. Animal handling, sleight of hand.
Yeah, these will all work. Yeah.
Animal handling.
The same as the one before me. The one before you, so you couldn't do.
You couldn't do animal handling.
Somehow
and you can't.
Somehow I use animal handling.
Sleight of hand it is then, please. Come on.
10 is, I'm afraid, not good enough. So we have 3 fails on the board, 3 successes.
Oh.
It is my nat 20 counts 2.
It's a very good one though.
Do we?
But
are we all doing 2?
Are
we all doing 2?
3.
Okay.
So 3 successes, 3 fails. You guys feel that whatever is about to happen, you're on the precipice here. So you try to give you kind of your mage hand comes up. You try to do it yourself and poke, and the werewolf is like distracted between Cerulean Wolf, you know, doing the can and this flower, and it just kind of like more than anything, you like poke it, stick your mage hand finger in its ear, and it seems to enrage it slightly. And the people who are trying to escape as it goes past are, you know, stopped in their tracks. None of them are hurt, but you can't see them moving forward. Now it's Laffy.
Okay, I actually have a plan, so...
I thought I had a plan too.
I would like to use my nature check to figure out what kind of plant this is. Because if it's not immediately deadly, I'm going to cast Druidcraft to make a seed pod open and hopefully attract them towards the flower.
Epic. Okay.
I don't think we want them to get the flower.
Well, no, but I'm just trying to get them away from the people and then we'll focus on the flower later. And if it's not good, yeah, I'm going to use my advantage.
14. Okay. So you look at...
It's probably right on the edge.
Look at this plant. You have no idea what this plant is. You know, you're running through your head.
I'm going to use it.
No. So let me just finish. So you pass.
Okay, go on.
You see this plant and you think, I'm going to make it bloom. But as you're looking at it, you think to yourself, what the friggin' hell is this? Because it doesn't look like any plant you've ever seen before. It looks like nothing. It like the not the markings, but the way the petals are, it's almost more like, I can't say camouflage, but like, have you ever seen a ghillie suit? Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's like that. It looks like someone's tried to make a plant after only seeing one of them very, very briefly and didn't quite have the right materials to do it. but you do
Right.
you open up a seed pod, and the smell in the room is suddenly very. So the smell of copper was like prevalent when Wolf dumped her alchemist supplies on her. Suddenly, that smell of like blood is overwhelming in the room, and the wolves are completely torn. Like it's like when you have a dog and you got its two favorite people like calling out to it, and they've both got snacks. They just don't know where to go.
Yeah.
And let's get rid of another group of people. Only a few. You didn't roll great, but those 4 is fair. So 4 successes.
I vanished.
Finally, this round, but one more round, we have Lou Marblecut.
I know where the thing is. Can I reach it from here? Do I need to go?
You can move to it. You can move to it as part of your thing. That's no problem. We're not restrained by the laws of movement speeds in this bit.
Okay. So I'll try to grab it if I can reach it. I assume I can.
Yeah, you can. It's very small. It's like the size of a rose, like a rose bouquet. So you know, how big's that? 30, well, less like 25 centimeters long, and it's in like a small leather pouch that the stem goes into. That presumably the roots are inside of it.
Yeah, I'm going to do something very stupid and attempt to call the attention of the wolves so that they come to me.
Okay. What check are you gonna make to do that?
Acrobatics. Because
how is okay? So I just want to remind you what you said.
She starts flossing.
I just want to remind you what you said, and then because what you're doing is you're trying to get the attention of these wolves with a flower by using acrobatics. I'm not going to say no, but I would like to understand. I would like you to help me visualize how acrobatics
you juggle the flower.
Help you do that.
I have no idea.
Okay, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying I don't understand how you doing that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I don't think it does a lot of sense. So instead of that, I'll just shout and roll. I don't know. Persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever you want. If you can, like, it could be intimidate. It could be anything you want. It just has to make sense.
Yeah. Persuasion. Hey guys. Hey guys.
Actually, 15. Not bad. Not bad. They like. There's a lot going on there now. You know, there's the alluring kind of snake charmer dance of Cerulean Wolf. There's this penetrating smell of blood that's permeating the air. And now you've lifted this plant, this object of their attraction, up into the air. They're really torn, and the closest people to them. Let's get rid of these guys, and let's get rid of these guys. Things that, you know, this bar is now rapidly emptying as we enter the last round. So let's. No, I didn't miss anyone. Cerulean Wolf as your last check with 6. No, it isn't 6, is it?
It's 4.
4. No, it can't be 5.
No, it's 5 and
5
3.
successes, 3 failures. What are you going to do to bring this situation to a close?
So this smell of blood. It's. Can I? I want to
break free.
Yes, I do want to break free. Can I use medicine to see if I can? Because like certain creatures and things give off have different smells, like natural smells. So can I use medicine, see if I can see if this smell is like not natural from what I want, but can I pinpoint the smell to like a certain creature? I can also use.
You're trying to identify the blood by the.
I want to I want to identify the smell.
You can. It's going to be quite a high check though. That's a very being able to identify a creature by the smell of its blood is kind of out there, but I love it. So I would say yes.
Perception or medicine?
Right. So you can use perception for either. The check will just be quite high. If you were to say to me, I'm trying to think of another way of doing what you said to try and do using because perception is like general senses.
Well, no, because perception's like smelling.
It is,
stuff.
but like being able to identify something by its smell would be a more investigation-y kind of thing. You see what I mean?
Okay, then I'll just use medicine. I mean, my investigation is one lower than medicine, but I'll use medicine. 17.
That's pretty good. Okay, so I'm trying to think how this is going to help.
Hey, James, I've been around a lot of blood.
You've been around a lot of blood. I'm not disagreeing. That's really good. I'm trying to think how this is going to help, but you know, I didn't specify what you didn't have to have an actual outcome, so this is kind of on me. But okay, so I don't know how you would know this. You know the smell of humanoid blood. I always imagined like the main races in D&D, even though they had like common, not ancestry, but like were kind of like interbreedable with humans. I don't really love that word, but you know, you could have like mixed species children, where they had like the benefits or disadvantages of both. I always imagined elvish blood was less coppery and more less irony and like a bit green, so like a higher copper content, so it would have its like own unique smell. You know, orcs maybe just highly oxygenated, very red blood. You know, for like a high protein diet kind of thing. Dwarves was a little bit had like a darker tinge and like a leady texture to it because of all the time they spend in you know, in the mines, like in their heritage. And you know, for the Fae and stuff, they all have like unique bloods. So this is like, it's a lot of you getting a big waft of human, a lot of animal blood, which is kind of similar to like human, and you're getting like a little bit of dwarf. It's mainly like a smell of the mix of the major D&D races kind of bloods. You're getting like you know, 32 flavors kind of thing. The Neapolitan of blood.
So I'm identifying that it is like, it's actually blood.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like, well, if it is blood, sorry, if it isn't blood, it's like, yeah, it's very close. It's like, if it's not like a defense, you can't imagine how this would be a defense mechanism either, because like the smell of blood, all that does is attract predators. That's all the smell of blood does, is attract bears, and you know, we don't want bears.
Sharks for in the water.
And yeah, so it's fucking Shark Week kind of thing. It's not pleasant at all, and you can't think of how that would be. That those specific smells would be generated, because each of them requires like different levels of stuff, and because of that, how fast that smell was released in the pod is potentially like what the creature, the flower was like feeding on. Maybe, I don't know, or maybe it kind of absorbed some of it from the ground in its back, you know, from the soil. But yeah, that's kind of what you get from that. I'm trying to think how that helps. All it does is, you know, it is driving the woods a little bit wilder.
I'll say to everyone in their heads, it is actual blood of various different types of creatures. Do with that what you will.
Okay, I think that the people around hearing that via the process of your brain topography panic and dash for the doors.
Brain blast.
Yeah, the barge of brain blast, and they rush for the doors, leaving a handful of people as we enter the final 3 checks. We have 6 successes, 3 failures, with 3 to go. This could go either way. But Kudo, what you gonna do?
Yes, I'm taking a step over, and I'm gonna use prestidigitation.
Yes.
To create a fart sound behind this guy's butt.
Okay. To do what?
And after doing that, I'm gonna laugh at him and animate the other people to laugh at him with me, to make him cry and hurt his feelings.
What check are you to achieve this?
Concentration.
Performance.
I cast harassment. Performance. Yeah, performance will work. Yeah.
2nd level spell anxiety.
16. Okay, yes. So you know, you simulate the sound of a werewolf fart. If you'd like to, simulate the sound of a werewolf fart for the group, that'd be great.
Minecraft villager.
Yeah, it's just like he tries to cough to cover the sound.
I sounded like a Minecraft villager.
What's the noise my dog makes when she's very like tired and just can't get comfortable? Like,
So you've got the right species.
So yeah, you make the sound of a werewolf fart. The other werewolves, like again, this is the weirdest day in the world. Point and laugh, and quite the last few, but like some like the dregs are getting out now. Fine. Okay, this is not how I anticipated this going, but that's fine. Laffy.
I love it how
James,
the
I don't know what I thought, but I didn't think we'd boil down to fake farts. And you know,
I love how the stupidest of my 3 ideas was the only one to work.
Yeah. Laffy, how are you going to help alleviate this situation with 3 werewolves in a bar, a couple of more civilians, and they're after a flower?
And one of them being bullied.
Just fully go with me on this. In the panic and the uproar of these werewolves coming into this tavern type place, there was like an upheaval of drinks, and so there is beer and ale all over the floor. I am gonna run into the room.
Knee slide.
I'm gonna run into the room, and because I don't want to slip, I'm gonna do a survival check.
Okay. Well, actually, I would say this is more acrobatics than survival, but
I can't.
Okay, survival is typically like
well, it says,
tracking things or camping.
I mean, it says. Yeah, but it says on survival, it says avoid quicksand and other natural hazards.
Okay. You learn something new every day. Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna assume that, like,
spilled beer. Yeah.
The thing you're doing is not the thing you're using survival for. Is not the not slipping part. You're using it to not step in beer.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You don't want to get what's left of your dress dirty.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's fine, but I need to understand why.
Because I want to get further into. I want to get further into the room. If you want me to do something
so I just want to be clear what I'm asking you to do. Right, this situation is reaching its zenith. The werewolves don't look like they're going to be stood there confused between the various things much longer. You need to bring this whole situation to a close. How are you going to do that?
Run into the room and
so
slip.
what you said to me so far is you like kid at a wedding slide across on your knees across the floor, which is fine, but I don't see how it helps.
I will then cast. Oh shit. Okay.
I slide seductively.
There is like an element of water in alcohol, right? I'm gonna use shape water to pick up a huge puddle of it and dump it on one of the werewolves, so now one of the werewolves is just completely drenched in alcohol.
That's fine.
And that's going to come in handy later when we fight, because now it's like
what check are you using to do that? Because that's the hard bit.
So wait, so the survival check doesn't count
for
then?
you to like... okay, let's say it this way, right? So you're running through and you are skirting through the beer, trying not to get touched at it, and your final movement, you've got a lot. You're kind of like a Katara, not Katara. Is it Katara from?
Katara,
so like how she runs along and picks up the water as she goes, and then like throws it at somebody, like that. Okay, I will give you survival on that because God knows I want to go to sleep.
This is where I fail.
Oh, nat 20, baby! Yeah, okay.
The two stupid,
the two stupid ones. So, okay, well, how I will say this helps. Okay, is a little different to how you describe it. So you are aiming to soak it. So you're aiming to soak it and like distract it. What you do as you throw, like you separate the alcohol from the water and throw what you think is the water at it. At some point you've gotten confused and you separated the water from the alcohol and just thrown pure ethanol at this creature over a candle, and you basically throw a fucking fireball at it, and you blast it, and this particular werewolf is just immolated, just gone, because God Almighty, we need to start bringing this to a speedy conclusion.
James, you did 3 rounds of
I know. I just didn't expect one of them would be farting and like knee slides. Okay.
Hang on, we're forgetting about the sexy dance.
Yeah.
There was no.
Okay.
We're forgetting about it because it didn't happen.
The final skill check, and this is actually the most important because one more fail, will result in a total fail.
We have like 7
You have
successes.
7 successes.
Like 3
Yes, so
fails,
if you
4
fail
fails.
4, you know, they get what they want and cause misery. So, Lou.
We're saying that like we can't just.
Please use a
Lou
hero point.
Mumblefoot, what is the last
Or
thing
advantage
you
if you have
do to try to bring this whole... Bear in mind, you've got this flower thing that they're after. You have it in your hand. What is it you do to bring this entire situation to a close?
Break it.
It's a plan.
Break it. Break. Burn it. Burn it. Azalea cast blight.
So what is it you do to bring this whole situation to a close?
I guess I can't try intimidate. By
You
holding
could try to intimidate.
and a firebolt in the other, like threaten to burn it.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's, you know, straightforward, simple, makes sense.
It's the
Best one yet. Yeah.
Boring.
Can I use hero points after rolling, or do I need to do it before?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's the point. Otherwise, it'd be kind of pointless.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to roll, and depending on the result, I might. Yeah, I'm.
No!
Get hero points to succeed.
Hey, wait. Do you have advantage?
Dude.
You still have the advantage. So try that first.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's probably not going to get used.
Guess not. I'm using hero points. I'm using a hero point to succeed.
Okay, so you've used your hero point to succeed, and you've achieved the minimum criteria for success. So I would like you to describe to me how you intimidate these werewolves to bring this entire situation to a satisfactory close.
You motherfuckers. Look at this. This is your objective, right? Motherfucking step closer or I burn it to crisps. And then I will cut your balls off and shove them down your
So
throat.
much blood. Jesus Christ.
There is silence from the werewolves as they look shocked, appalled, and very concerned at each other. And
Oh.
what?
That's the
Arr?
noise.
Arr, arr.
Oh.
That's okay. Yeah.
Ruh-roh.
So they look at each other with this moment of terror and understanding. They've heard you said you said to them, you're holding the fireball to them. If you take one step closer, that you will immolate it. They look at each other, make a decision, and dive out of the windows behind them and flee off into the night, vanishing very quickly with their teleportation. And we are out of that order, and we are out of initiative, and the well, you know what I mean. And we are out of the immediate threat. What do you do?
Figure out what the flower is.
Out over the bite.
I want to go out. I want to go outside and see if that unconscious wolf.
No,
is
it's been
still
taken. He's been naffled off it.
there. Fuck you.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar and pour myself an ale and just neck the lot.
Yes, I'm gonna join that and raid the pantry.
Do we see and or know where? Oh wait, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the thing. Where Millicent is.
She was in part of the group that she was in part of the group that had left. Like at some point had been like freed, for lack of a better word, managed to escape.
Can I go and find
Sure.
her? Yeah. I'll find her. I go up,
I will say
I'll
though
go
that
and
the
find her.
bodies of the other werewolves, the other 4 werewolves, are still outside. Like the dead bodies. If you let me just see if we've got any.
Oh yes.
Like if you want to go looting.
I will quickly do my little ritual on the werewolf. Is a werewolf's monstrosity?
Yes. Well, actually,
and
at
then-
this point, their skeletons are human. These would class as humanoids now.
So it changes nothing. Okay. Yeah. So can I find.
Yeah, sure.
If I know their scale points, then I wouldn't even attempt
Okay.
it.
Well, yeah. You after a couple of minutes, people start coming back into the inn when they realise it's safe, and after a couple of minutes trying to find it, you find Millicent, like bustling in, carrying some stuff and dragging a child behind her, kind of thing.
I sort of go up to her, and say, what is that flower that's over there?
Does anyone remember what her voice sounded like?
No. She had like
You
one
have a
line.
I'm gonna do my.
She was.
I'll tell you what. I'll do my Mrs. Doubtfire. I'll do my Mrs. Doubtfire.
I think it was actually kind of like that. I feel like it was something like that. Maybe not.
Okay. This particular flower, where did it come from? I think one of the boys brought it. It turned up a couple of days ago.
I want to look. I want to look very intently. Anything.
Wait.
If she's
no,
lying.
Oh, okay. You can make an insight check.
I'm 10. My passive insight's 15.
She seems pretty. So I'm gonna instead of giving you like you think she's being truthful, you think she's telling a lie. I'm just gonna give you like physical descriptions and like things you notice, and I'll let you do with that what you will. She kind of puts her hands to her head. She kind of looks off to the left. She's kind of she's tapping. She's like rubbing her chin. I think it was brought in by young Pedri. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Pedri Huskin. A week or so back. No, not that far ago. Maybe about a week ago. We just turned up.
What was that?
Pedri Huskin. Pedri. I will post it in the chat if you like.
Yes, please.
Yes, of course. Yes, I'll text it to you. She sends you some news.
I haven't. What the fuck? I'm not into that.
Insight.
I'm lying. Okay.
You look very hurt there. Are you okay? Well, if my boss can come back, it's still early. It's only about 10 o'clock at night.
It's fine.
They have come back
it's
before.
fine. I'm not too bad. We're avoiding the conversation, so please keep going. What does this person look like?
Pedri, he's about yay high. Got face, hair, nose, ginger.
That's nothing. That is nothing.
Kind of fat. I don't know. Is him? Is that one over there?
Oh,
well, I did. He just disappeared. Is he a Pedri? Pedri! She shouts, and
before he comes up, I want to say.
You later say.
Did Pedri shut the fuck up? It's in her head. He doesn't know. Did he bring this flower in about the same time, maybe a day or before, or maybe the same day as the werewolf stuff?
I can't remember exactly when he brought it.
Okay,
Pedri's there.
Pedri's
there. But I mean, I'm a barman. I'm not a bloody horticulturalist. Anyway, okay. Pedri's here now. What?
Millicent said that you were the one who brought in that flower, and I point to everyone looking at the flower.
And what of it?
Where did you find it?
I found it. Well, me and my dad had been up. We've been on a trip. We've been on the trip to Wolfwake, and
how old is this person?
About 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been up to Wolfwake. I was for it, and I thought, oh, that's pretty. And I thought, oh, Riptide might like that, and I brought it back to give to her. But then I forgot, and I just put it in the bar.
Okay. Where is your father?
He's there.
I go up to his dad.
What?
Wow, okay, jeez. Oh, it's people.
Thanks for the deal with the werewolves.
It's fine, don't worry. It's all in the day's work.
Time.
Figure of speech.
Well, it's in my head though.
I just blankly look at him. Your son said you found that flower.
No, he found it.
Did you both found you? That while you two were out, he found that flower. Can you tell me anything specifically about where?
We were out in the woods near Wolfwake, and he came back with it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know exactly where he found it. Did you not ask him? That would have been my first recommendation. I will give you as many specifics as I can. About 8, 9, no, maybe 9 days ago, we'd arrived at Wolfwake as a little bit of a journey, you know, a bit of a trading route. I do some cobbling, and on my way back, the boy, Pedri, turns up on the cart with the flower, and he says, "Dad, I would like to give this to Riptide. Do you think she might give me a kiss on the cheek?" And I said, "Well, if she does, let me know, and I will see if we can find another for your dad, for your old dad." And that was kind of the whole conversation. And then, you know, we travelled back, and that was it, really. We came back through Perfection, and then through, obviously, for Laybon. We stayed at Laybon for a day or two. In fact, yeah, we were...
Was there anything weird at Laybon when you were there?
Well, have you not been Laybon before?
Not
right,
yet, no.
I don't know how to tell you this. There's a lot of dogs in Laban.
That's fine.
A lot of dogs. Okay. But no, we were only there for a day or two.
Were the dogs acting strange while you were there?
The dogs were acting as normal dogs do. Well, no, I'll rephrase that. The dogs were acting as dogs act in Laban. It's perfectly normal for them. And he's kind of got this like weird grin on his face.
What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. I think it's probably better if... Are you going that way anyway?
Possibly.
I think I should like to keep it as a surprise. Nothing untoward.
No, I don't like surprises.
I think you might like this one.
Please
This
tell
is
me.
quite fun. He kind of taps
I
his
don't
nose.
believe you.
And he's like, I think you like it. It's good. It's good.
While Wolf is talking to this guy, I'm going to pour myself another drink.
I just like look awkwardly back at everyone else.
But yeah, so
Then
on
look
the
back.
way back from Lebanon, with 2 or 3 days, got back. You know, he goes off to find Riptide. I don't think he got his kiss on the cheek. So at that point,
Okay,
you can
I'm
imagine
lost.
my interest kind of waned.
Yeah, so is mine. So good day to you.
It's my time.
I didn't even hear what he said. I want to just one more thing. I want to go up to Riptide and say, did that child give you a flower?
Fuck no. Oh no, Cleo. Oh no, he didn't.
Riptide, what was that?
No, he didn't. I saw him come in with it, but I was very busy. No, it's fucking gone South Africa again. No, I was kind of busy, and no, he didn't come around. So I think he meant to. Bless him. I'm not between you and me.
Do you like
not
flowers?
Really, no, I don't really like flowers. Not. They're okay. I mean, they're okay, but I don't.
What do you like? When is your birthday?
No, I don't mind flowers, and it was kind of an unusual one. I got to give it that. I like the unusual, but you know, his dad's a bit of a drongo, as we call him at home. He's a
Yes,
but no, he kind of
yes.
thinking about it though. Kind of a day, maybe the day after, he kind of dropped off this flower at the bar, and Millicent just it's quite a pretty flower. Chat up in the background. That's kind of when it all started to go a bit wonky. So it kind of would make sense the wolves are after that, but it's not. It's easy to see in retrospect, but a flower. What would wolves do to a flower?
Yeah, now we know it's
My concern though is between you and me. They might come back tonight. They have done that before.
Yes, that is a concern of mine. I mean, I suggest we destroy the flower.
Okay.
Before we do that, can I?
I mean, I'm saying it ahead. You guys don't hear what I'm saying, so. Apparently he's gone.
So I don't hear what Wolf says, but instinctively, can I harvest some of the, maybe like the seeds and stuff to give to Azalea because she likes plants and stuff like that.
Make a nature check.
Is it like a nature? Yeah.
I think Lou's got the flower, so you don't have it. But yeah, Riptide's gonna go. Yeah, I think this is probably a pretty good idea to burn it. I don't know if you were there.
It just doesn't. I mean, it's very
not very bonita.
Can we just say that Azalea takes some of it? Because I feel like she
we can
definitely
let her
wants
roll
some
on
of the
it.
flower.
Sure. But so
or you could just get advantage.
This is actually quite interesting. So, what the hell was that?
It was
okay.
Yeah, that was me making sounds. While this is all going on, can I pray to Bellastina for what the fuck is this flower?
Yeah, sure. So you make a religion
nature
check.
goddess and
Make a what the fuck is this flower check?
You make a religion check.
Can I do can I do survival
No,
check?
how is that survival?
Oh,
You're
I
communing
don't
with a god.
know why,
Right, okay.
but I'm trash in religion.
You're a trash
Why
panda.
is religion
hero
intelligent?
Yeah, using
Yeah,
hero
you
point,
hero
yeah,
point.
bitch. Okay.
How
I mean, I
many,
do agree. Religion
wait,
should be
wait.
wisdom. But
How many hero points were distributed back till now?
So one has
what
been
did you
used.
say?
One has been used, and it was Lou has used one of her
Blue.
hero points.
I feel like
Oh yeah, I
might
think
have
maybe
used one.
Azalea has used one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell? Can you just remind me how often we will get those
You
back,
don't know.
or how?
It's like
like
style
style.
points.
If you do
Gives
something,
them back when he
if you
feels
do
like
something
it.
that has me so bowled over and cool that I can't like not give you them back, then that's when you get them out.
Okay.
Guys, we need to find some really funny jokes.
Sorry, was the alcohol...
I made a werewolf fart.
Yeah, with prestidigitation.
And make the others
that's
laugh
like a
at
really
him.
easy thing to do. That's like classic prestidigitation.
Sorry, did the
Sorry, you what?
dousing a werewolf in alcohol and setting it alight?
That would have done it, but
you know.
you haven't used any hero points for me to give you any back.
I have. I
I'm
used
gonna
one,
use
When did you
a.
use a hero point?
like 2 sessions ago.
That doesn't
I don't remember what it was
yesterday.
for, but I definitely used one.
Maybe I feel like it was. Oh, maybe it was helping Cal.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, okay, sure.
yeah.
Yeah, if you have, I couldn't remember anyone else using them. But if you can have one back for that. I don't know. I'm not
maybe
tracking
that's what I was
them, so I
thinking
don't know. Like I
think maybe it was laughing at Azalea that used one.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
I don't know when you've used them. I'm trusting you to track them. And if you know, like if I don't know you need them back, then I can't give them you back. But yeah, you can have them back for that. That's cool as shit.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna use a hero point for this religion.
So
Why don't you try rolling for it first?
he already has his
He
whiffed
did.
it.
You rolled an
Oh,
ace.
right.
Okay, so you're asking, you're trying to commune with Bellastina. We'll come back to that in a moment. So, Laffy, you are trying to harvest this flower, right? You're looking for some seeds in it, and you can't find any. You look in the bud of it. I don't know if that's the word. I don't know the parts of the flower. For some pollen, you can't see any. You look. It's kind of like a nettle in that it has no. It seems to only have leaves. And the weird thing about that is that when a flower makes itself colourful, like say a rose or a sunflower, anything like that, it's to attract something. And the only reason it would attract something is so either the seeds would be eaten and then redistributed, or it would attract bees to pollinate. They're like literally the only two reasons you can think of. And that's kind of the same in the animal world all over. The only time something goes out of its way to stand out is so it can spread its gene pool. But it'd be that peacocks by fucking yeah,
cool.
but no, they want to look fucking cool because so they can get some flowerussy, whatever you want to call it.
Jesus.
And that's the only reason they break out that riz. And this flower, as far as you can tell, doesn't have any reproductive features. I can't say flower genitalia because no flowers have genitals that I've seen apart from tulips. Whee! But this particular one doesn't seem to have anything like that. So you're really stumped as you try to like figure out what the fuck's going on with it. Going back,
it takes some of the leaves.
Yeah, going back to Kudo. So talk to me through this ritual. What is it you're doing?
Since you said this flower has a lot of leaves, I'm gonna pick off one of the leaves and put it in front of me, go down on my knees.
As you pick it off,
I guess back here.
As you pick it off, it's like whether I don't know, maybe there's like a thorn in it or something. You like prick your finger, you feel it hurt. Your max HP goes down by 1.
Huh? But do I have a leaf then? Okay, I'm gonna put that down in front of me and just start praying in front of the leaf.
Are you doing that inside the bar or outside the bar?
I'm going outside because more nature.
More nature. Okay, so you go outside into like kind of near the bar still, like in the light, so you know you're not going to be like pounced on by one of the potentially several werewolves that are still out and about somewhere. And you lay your sword down and you start praying over this leaf. What is it you're asking? And this will kind of like work, like divination. I will give you as little information back as possible. It might not be. It might be a yes or no answer. It won't be a maybe because you've spent a hero point, but you will get back kind of as little as it is possible for me to give back because it's a god and they are fucking useless.
What the fuck is this flower and why are the werewolves? The doggos hunting. The werewolves hunting the flower.
This moment you send your prayer up over the blade, and you know the serenity of quiet that prayers sometimes bring to some people. A lot of time when people are asking prayers, they're not actually asking for a greater power to intervene. They're asking for the power that they know themselves to have. Like, dear me, allow me to succeed in this task because allow me to focus myself to put my all into it. But this is slightly different. You are reaching out to a greater power, and that serenity still there. There's that moment of silence in your head as you ask this question, and then the moon is covered by a cloud, and then the cloud moves slightly, and the moonbeams reach down and illuminate the sword in front of you, and the light refracts off the sword and kind of illuminates the area around you for about 10-15 feet in quite bright moonlight. It's kind of like the spell Moonlight. Everything's illuminated, it's bright, it's not quite daylight, it's silvery and ethereal. It is moonlight, but it's a lot brighter than you've ever experienced it. The only thing is, this flower, this leaf, is not illuminated. The rays should be touching it, but it's just not lit up like it was inside with the firelight. You can't see like the vividness of the red. It's muted, it's dulled. It's like it was as you were walking through the dark. It's no special illumination to it whatsoever, and this voice, this cool and calm voice that you've only heard once or twice before, reaches through your mind, and you hear, "This is not of my domain. This is not something I have seen. This is outside. This is other. This is aberrant." And then it kind of fades away.
Yep, we fucking burning that shit down. Yep. Yeah, I'm going back inside and just...
Casting fire.
Is there a fireplace?
Yeah, sure. Listen, there's loads of, like, now the alcohol's being mopped up. There's this burning body of a werewolf and people having hot dogs.
Guys, this plant is real bad. It's some abyssal whatever voodoo dark magic shit.
Is burning it going to be the best idea then?
I would actually say it's probably better to use holy energy like radiant.
Also, I touched the plant 1 second and I lost my little finger went missing or some shit like that.
What you? No. So just to be clear, like you.
How do you?
So it's like if you
pricked a bit of blood.
Picked up a rose and you got a thorn in your finger. That's what it felt like. You took one single point of damage, but you also your maximum health has been permanently reduced.
Permanently.
Yeah.
Not till my next long rest. Bitch.
Who are you talking to?
I like Palestina, but this other god, he's really trash. Honestly. Just a prick.
That one HP is going to make a real difference.
Hey, 1 HP, it sometimes comes down to 1 HP.
Yes. And 1 HP from 35 is...
1/35th.
Yeah, it's 1/30th, yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's 2/70ths.
Do you
yes,
still
that's
have,
2.9%.
Do you still have that leaf?
Yep, you can still have it. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to pick it up. It's just when you plucked it.
Fucking bullshit.
Maybe we just keep that and burn the rest, or dispose of the rest.
James, just out of curiosity, can I put the leaf back on the flower and get back my HP?
You can try.
just be careful not to break another one off.
Is there super glue around?
You don't think it was the fact that you pulled the leaf out? Maybe it's some kind of defense mechanism. Like it wasn't the act of pulling the leaf out. It was the kind of physicality of it. Like
When he did that, did the flower change at all? Did it get more vibrant?
It did change in that it lost an entire leaf.
Well, it changed,
So,
you know.
Is it like direct contact with the flower, or is it in like a pot and I can safely pick it up and move it?
You've seen Lou touch the flower, and presumably,
it looks like holding it with a fireball.
Picked it up as well.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up carefully and take it outside. And put it down on the ground, and then use my last second level spell slot to cast Moonbeam on it.
I could just okay.
Wait, do you have a?
My weapon is radiant.
Okay.
And I'm still.
I mean, I don't know if your weapon. That's just gonna you're just gonna hit it, and then it's gonna split, surely.
I mean,
we need to obliterate it.
That's true. It does need to be atomized.
Yeah. So I'm just
gonna use my blood curse of binding on it.
I don't feel like it needs any more cursed.
Or blood, yes.
So I'm gonna put it on the floor, get a safe distance away, even though I'm slightly tipsy at this point, and
Yeah.
That's a good noise.
And then I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on it, and just completely fuck it up.
Yeah, you cast Moonbeam on this plan, and obliterate is a good word. The Moonbeam hits down on it. And I'm trying to think of a good visual metaphor for it, but my brain is sleepy. So the flower, the plant, is ravaged in this moonbeam, and as the petals are fading, it's kind of like if you throw a freshly picked flower into fire, the petals wilt back. You see that as it does so, and the petals rip back. There's you've seen the what's the word? The capillaries in a leaf. Have you ever seen a leaf that's had all the flesh taken off, but it's got the weird veins in it?
Yeah.
It has that in of its leaves, except that when the moonbeam hits it, it's writhing, and they're tendrils, and they're kind of reaching out, trying to put it. Actually starts moving. It starts pulling itself, trying to get out of the moonbeam. These tendrils are exactly the same as the ones you saw within the werewolves. Literally the same things.
Oh, it's like an infection.
Be careful, the flower might teleport.
This is like the Last of Us zombies.
As the flower
fungus.
Basically is just reduced further and further and further. These tendrils just kind of coil up, and then just kind of vanish, either into the floor or peel back so fast that they are evaporated and just look like they disappear into the floor, like the other tendrils did.
I'm going to turn to the others and say, I have a feeling that this is not the only flower of its kind.
Yes, I think you're right. I think it is like a infection.
Maybe we should ask Pendry if he saw any others.
Who? Oh, that child.
Yeah.
I've already forgotten. Possibly. Well, didn't his dad did tell me that he asked if there were any others. Oh no, he said he might. Possibly.
I'll talk to him, and then I'll walk up to this kid.
Do we still have the other petal?
If you want to have kept it, sure, you could have done.
Yeah, I would like to keep it if that's okay.
That's about the most invaluable leaf you'll ever find. It costs 1 max HP.
I'm gonna walk up to this kid Pendry. I'm gonna get right down to his level, and I'm gonna be like, "Hello."
So you stink of ale as well at this point.
Yeah.
I'm just my arms are crossed, and I'm just looking at him.
I can't remember what the kid's voice is like already, so I'm assuming it was.
He was like this. He was like,
if he sees you, Cerulean Wolf has got this obviously she's got the mask on, and you know she's kind of like a little bit militaristic in her dress and fashion and appearance. You are, I think you've described before, kind of the classic elven druid. You know, the ethereal beauty from the forest. Like, yeah, this kid thinks all of his birthdays have come at once. Hiya. This little horn dog.
So I'm guessing I don't need to like.
I'm staring daggers at this child, by the way.
Thank you for saving us all in the inn. Thank you.
That's okay. And then I'm gonna like take one of his tiny hands and just hold it. And I'm gonna be like, I did have a question about the flower.
Right. Okay. Do you want your own one?
in his head, I say, don't get any ideas.
It's like you hear this kid think back to you, like she really smells.
I don't know. I don't let him think back.
He's kind of like trying to lean back politely out of the miasma of alcohol coming from your mouth. And he's like, right, okay. What about it? What I thought you burned it.
We did, but I was wondering, I really want one for myself.
You probably shouldn't have burned that one then.
That one was a bit dangerous because it was in here. So we're gonna try and get a better one. But I just wanted to ask, when you got it, did you see any other flowers like the same?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Was there a lot of them?
Oh yeah, it was loads of Wolfwake. I didn't see anywhere else though.
Okay. Were they all the same colour?
Oh yeah. There was like a what's the word? Like not a meadow. like a
field of
not a field, like
a cluster?
No, they're just more of the same.
I'm just going to turn to Wolf and go, shh.
It's in his head.
You just feed it into like a living thesaurus, firing synonyms at him. I think, I don't know what
a brabbling brook.
Yeah, it was like, kind of like a river would be a good explanation, like a good way. There's like a pond of them. Like, actually, this look, and he kind of like take.
Almost like a blood bath.
No. He takes you around the side. He takes you by the hand and takes you around. And there are like a couple of like abandoned like fields that like someone started digging something and go, oh fuck this shit, I can't be arsed. And they're just full of like the grass is of a different texture because it's protected by this little I'm gonna say it again, this depression in the earth. And it's got this grass is of a slightly different texture, and he points to go, it's like that. They were all in this one place together with yeah.
I think I'd call that a cluster.
Alright, okay.
Okay. So, did you get the biggest one you could find, or was there ones that were much? Okay, so were there some really big ones?
No, it was very easy to pick up. I thought it would be hard. I thought it would be like a briar, like all tangled in, but because it looked like it was. But when I tried to lift it, it was dead easy. It was just pop straight out the ground. Like.
Okay, and was there anything around the flowers? Like, did you see any? I don't even know if this kid's gonna know what tracks are. Did you see any like footprints around the flowers?
Only my own. Not many people. The only people the other people in the Wolfwake is mainly the grown-ups, and they do the farm stuff. This is not near. The farm is not near that. It's not near it.
Okay.
Of course, the kids. I showed the kids where it was, and they came to look, but they didn't pick it. Or that, well, they might have done after, but I don't know about when I was there. When it was close to all of us, we was there, and I showed them, and they were like, "Oh," and then they went away to play, and I left. And one of them, isn't it?
Did you ever have the dream where you said where you?
Yeah. Well, one of them's name was Stephen, and he had a barn, and in the barn we used to jump off the barn top of the barn into the hay, and we did that.
Okay.
I'm just saying, Laffy said, I think this child's tired.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna turn to you and be like, write that name down.
Stephen.
He was he's a.
Did Stephen have a second name?
He's Stephen from Wolfwake. Okay. I am 7.
That's fair.
Do you know what? Pedri, I have a friend that you might like to meet. I feel like you two would be engaged in conversation, and then I'm just gonna call Rusty over and be like, Rusty!
Rusty and Pedri have an excellent conversation where they discuss the benefits of the socio-economic cast that they find themselves in, and how they would work together to improve the infrastructure of the area and play with Legos. And yeah, okay, cool.
And then we can sleep
so
in this probably dangerous inn.
So the inn, everyone's got back into the inn and has started to rebar the doors. Riptide is like, I kind of think that the thread is over, but I don't want to be like the person to, sleeps off as a kip and then wakes up and everyone's fucking murdered. Bit awkward.
I'll stay up.
Yeah, I'm gonna just, I'm not gonna sleep. I'm just gonna rest my eyes a little bit in my cabin. You guys staying in the inn, or are you?
Well, maybe I was gonna say, is it maybe best for us to stay out there because we'd be locked in?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Okay, well, coffee.
Can we get in your carriage?
Yeah. Come and have a coffee.
Snuggle up.
Well, yeah, we've got one big, we got one big bed. We got a sofa. Yeah, we'll just.
How big's the bed?
Well,
big enough.
Yeah, it's like you could fit. I don't know, I've had like 3 or 4 people in there before.
Oh yeah, what was that for?
She just grins.
Oh yes.
Eyebrows.
I'm gonna pour myself another cup of ale.
Luke, do you still have that Sambuca skin?
It's party time.
No, we gotta. No, I'm afraid it's business before your pleasure tonight. We've got to stay awake and we've got to stay focused. Because if these wolves do fucking come back...
Yes, I am pretty tired. I don't think it'd be the best move.
If these fucking wolves do come back, then we need to be on them. But if they don't come back, I think that would be the first time they didn't come back. So they came before, and then I fought them off.
Before, was it just you?
That's the first for everything.
So it mainly just me. I say there's a couple of farmers that helped, but...
Was it that amount?
No. I don't know exactly how many of them there are, but tonight weirdly was the first.
Would you gauge more or less?
Much less, but it's hard to tell because, I wouldn't, I'd try to first night fire them off, try to like knock one of them out, and then chase the other ones off when it came back. The one that I knocked out had been picked up by the other buggers.
Yeah, that's what happened.
And then I hadn't really killed one before, because there were so many of them. I was focusing, I was knocking them down. And trying to like keep them off, and they were all coming for me.
Corral
and that kind of worked. But there was more every night, so it's like 2 or 3, then 3 or 4, then 4 or 5, 5, 6, 7 or 8. Yeah.
Okay, so it was like a scaling thing, almost like they were more force.
They were trying to break in, and they were a minimum. They're trying to just get in with the minimum amount of damage, but they didn't know how many of them. I hope that was all of them. 8 of them was quite a lot. And so 4 that we killed.
Well, we killed 5. No, we didn't.
Oh no, yeah, we did kill 5 because one of them was set on fire inside. Yeah,
that's true.
So I'm a big one for sharing the goodies, guys. So this is from my own personal stash. A little bit of a thank you for helping me out, even though I've got to say I still think I did most of the hard work. Here you go, and she hands out 15.
Well, I took the brunt of the.
I mean, all I'd say to you about that is just maybe buy some better armor. Anyway, here you go. So she hands over 15 gold each to you, including to Azalea, who just and she goes, now if you want to start looting the werewolves, there's like 1 each I think we could have a bid on. So if you would all like to roll a d12 if you're going to loot the werewolves, let's see what people find.
Oh, what?
A d12.
Yeah, I rolled 4.
Okay. So the one you find a wooden stake. Being part of the Midnight Hunt and being kind of a slightly untrusting mind, you would your first thought here is wooden stake, werewolves, vampire.
Yeah, that's immediately what I thought. Okay, I will. Is there any markings on the stake, or is it just like a?
No.
Okay, I just
let's see who else rolled what. So you had a... Oh, if you've rolled the same number as somebody else, we will add a 1 to it. So Peru, you find... Lou, you find with an 8 a certificate. You find one of them has like one of the bodies, like it as it reverted and changed back, it was like wearing pants.
It's like the whole...
And you see like a certification in there, like certification of completion. So like they've done like a first aid course. Whoever this was, and it's covered in blood. So you can't really see. You can just see that it's a first aid course. I will come up with a name for next time. I just don't have it handy.
Timothy Fuckboy.
Timothy Fuckboy. Who else rolled that number? Kudo, you find an unlabeled potion, which has got scrawled on it. It's unlabeled, and it's kind of bubbling, but it has "remove curse?" written on it.
Oh no.
Do with that what you will.
Oh, it could be like an
and finally, Laffy, you find that you're going through the pockets. The other one, you find a kind of a trophied set of vampire teeth. So like the top incisors of the vampire kind of like put into like a wooden holder that could be worn as a badge of honor or something. You I don't know if you know this, but I say like Cerulean Wolf would definitely realize, they'd definitely be able to tell you that if people encounter vampires out in the wild, people tend to like join up with anybody to bring them down, like the enemy of my enemy kind of thing. It's like any chance you have to kill those fuckers, you take it. It doesn't matter if you find yourself fighting alongside werewolves or aboleths or ancient evil dragons. Everyone and their dogs hates vampires.
All the homies hate
vampires, which is probably going to be the name of the episode. And with that, I think we'll leave it there. I don't remain very calm. I was like, oh, does it really matter? Like, you fucking cunt. Get out of my pub!
James, you do that for a villain voice.
What, rather than the, what is the matter? Why are you not...
Yes!
No.
Wait, I doesn't like chicken.
I have the power to server deafen and server me, James. Sorry.
It's just with Chicken, that's my phone sex line voice. So, what are you wearing?
That's your what? Sorry?
My phone sex line voice.
That.
So, are you hot, baby?
Oh, no. What are you wearing?
Oh no.
Would you like to come around and help me undress? So I'll leave you with that.
It makes it worse.
Yeah, I know.